Castranger April Fools this week is that there's no opening bet. Cue the roll call!
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Show running super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loudon Online, Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultra Guard.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 578. What's our Pokemon of the week? Because I never remember.
I think
It's the evolution of all for one.
Duosion.
Oh yeah, Duosion. Holy hell!
Duosion.
Can we get a do-over on that bit?
Pokemon.
And Cell's not even here for it.
I like to, meh. I get it.
Holy hell, it's been a big news week, and it was only yesterday.
Gee, it's as if one of the franchises we talk about is turning 55 this week.
Ugh.
That's right. We're here to talk about Return of Ultraman episodes 1 and 2 because it celebrated its 55th anniversary this week.
Wow. All right. So, we're a bunch of dividing nuclei who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Project Red, RED. I almost said Super Sentai. This bit is dead. And a third thing.
I was gonna say we're a bunch of we're a clan of Greymanes.
Wait a minute. Super Sentai's dead? Hang on. All right, there we go.
No.
All right. Now,
it should have been like Deca Red's blasters.
Just you on the phone. All right. Now, can you make sure the franchise is dead? All right. What next?
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say the French onion is dead.
French onion soup.
Yeah, exactly. French onion soup.
We hit
Sentai
Super
dead. Hotel Trivago.
We hit Super Sentai with that
That's
double
evil.
tap.
Wait, we gotta make sure it's dead. All right. So, what episodes of the current shows are we on, Ichi?
All right. I'm so happy we got our main and four casters here with us tonight. We are talking about
Fantastic Four.
Zeztz episode 28, Gavan Infinity episode 7, and our feature topic is something we've been wanting to talk about for a while. Tojima Tanzaburo wants to be a Kamen Rider, episode 1.
Is that the title? I've always been calling it Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Is it? I don't know. I just have written down Tojima episode 1.
Yeah, there's this. So, we're talking about Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, episode 1, which is also the title of the anime. Weird. Huh.
Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider.
Woo.
Must have been a typo somewhere.
Why did I say woo?
I don't know.
Are Who Wants to Be a Millionaire jokes still relevant in our Lord's year 2026?
Who wants to eat a million pez?
A million pez? Like pez?
Are you smarter than a 5th grade Kamen Rider?
I knew you were going to say, are you smarter than a Kamen Rider?
No, just very smarter than Forze.
It depends on which Kamen Rider you're talking about, really. Let's be real here.
You know what? Yeah.
Which donut will help you with the spares? Ding! Ring of Hope.
Yeah.
Wizard. Plain sugar. That's correct.
That's a good discussion topic idea. Who's the dumbest, main rider?
Deno.
Ryotaro.
You didn't even hesitate.
No, Ryotaro's not stupid.
No.
He's
not.
not.
Sorry. Asterisk. Momotaros.
No, I think the dumbest main rider, honestly, is Gaim.
Kota, but he becomes.
You mean the man who became a fucking god?
Yeah, Kota's done some dumb shit.
He was not dumb. He was just misinformed. He did not have all information on hand when he made decisions.
I want to say Gentaro, but Force's my boy.
But then again,
Gentaro's up there.
Amazon did throw a motorcycle into the ocean.
He did what?
All right, Amazon, I'm going to teach you how to ride a motorcycle.
God.
Picks it up, throws it in the ocean. Well, thankfully, that was just a spare. Here's a new one.
Or don't say that. No, Gottsched's not stupid.
No, well, here's the thing.
He's educated. He's educated.
Here's the thing. I want to, as much as I want to say things like Forza and Gotchard, they are high schoolers. Being underage gives them justification to be stupid. When we talk stupid Kamen Riders, I think it has to be an adult.
Wait, I know who's the stupidest one. Ichi, because he has memory loss.
Oh yeah.
Memory loss doesn't make you stupid.
Shit. But he doesn't know anything, so he's stupid.
Hold on, who are we talking about?
Okay.
Ichi from Agito.
Oh yeah, Agito was pretty fucking dumb.
No, he was a sweetheart. Anyways, okay, news mode.
This is a whole other conversation.
It's news time, everybody.
I once again looked in the wrong direction for my stream deck.
News mode.
Oh, I have to turn on Emily's.
Why did I say we be newsin'?
Yeah, we be
newsin'. I'm saying the weirdest crap today. I'm sorry.
We've been newsin'.
We've been newsin' out here.
I fully slipped by me while I was looking for my news mode button on my stream deck. Holy shit.
Yeah, keep that pin 7. We be newsin'.
We be newsin'.
Thank you, Emily.
Okay, all right.
No.
We got a lot. It's a big, thick fucking news week, so we got to plow through this. First off, heading up a lot of these announcements is the announcement of Kamen Rider's 55th anniversary with a brand new logo that looks like they decided to invoke feelings of 7-Eleven.
Decker, can you?
That's where it's been. That's where it reminds me of. It's the 7-Eleven logo.
Yeah, honestly, it also looks like it'd be like the logo for like a pizza, like a Kamen Rider pizza. It's like you get your pizza delivered by Kamen Rider himself.
It's that red and green that you see on really Italian pizza places.
Even the new title of the new Kamen Rider got released. We're gonna say it all at once when it's time.
Now I just want a Kamen Rider pizza.
That Kamen Rider just jacked that guy's pizza.
I'm not paying for those.
Hard cut to the Turbo episode.
Tiga time.
Rider time.
I love pizza. I love pizza.
You know what? We need to
so
talk
much.
about that Turbo episode one day.
Pizza Talks? Hell yeah. That's what I call it.
Good logo. I like it. Reminds me of Mountain Dew, but once you said 7-Eleven, I'm like, that's where it reminds me.
No, but now it's making me think of pizza.
We just did that for each other because you told me what I was trying to think of and couldn't remember, and then I decided, is it 7-Eleven? But no, it's Mountain Dew. That's the logo it looks like. You're more right than I am. It's the Mountain Dew colors.
Quick, Decker, I need you to shop this onto a Mountain Dew can.
Hell yeah.
All right, please.
So, Kamen Rider made his television debut 55 years ago, April 3rd, 1971, the day we are recording this. Well, the anniversary of the day, not the actual day.
Hell yeah.
So, Kamen Rider put out this new logo to celebrate its anniversary and a slew of announcements that we will get into very shortly.
Yep.
Just want to say, Fujioka, the OG writer himself, actually posted a picture for the anniversary by going to the original location of where they fought Band Spider.
That's
nice.
Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
All right. First up on the announcements, they just decided to go ahead and name drop the next Kamen Rider. Now, it's spelled...
The name is so funny.
It's spelled MY-TH, so first impression is that it was Kamen Rider Myth. But apparently, it's supposed to be pronounced like mice, so Kamen Rider Mice?
And they're even suggesting that what's going on is that a small animal will show its hidden power, is what they showed the caption. So it is. It's Kamen Rider Mice.
No.
Are you sure it's just not Kamen Rider? Meh.
No. Everyone, it's Kamen Rider Redwall. I am that is. My belt shall henshin for me.
Those do look like Swiss cheese holes in the logo. That's all I'll say.
Are we gonna get a mouse that's gonna be a rider? Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, guys, you saw me post
it's just gonna be a mouse themed rider.
Oh no, guys, you saw me post the link to the early script, in which, if you didn't realize, it was just Ratatouille. It was the opening bit from Ratatouille.
I haven't seen it, so I didn't pick up on that.
Is the protagonist's name going to be like Chou? Because isn't that what like mouses in Japan is like Chou?
It is. It's what mice say in Japan.
His name's going to be Chou.
The guess that, or Chou, the word Chou will be in his name. The guess that I'm going to make is that, remember Kamen Rider Kiva, how he had a living creature as his henshin belt? I'm going to predict that our main character uses a mouse creature as their like henshin item.
Pikachu! It's Pikachu!
I really hope so, because I freaking love like anything involving sentience, henshin stuff.
I mean,
quickly, Jiva drew a duosion with a rider belt. That's adorable.
Nice.
Way to go, Jiva.
but then again, it is Pokemon's 30th anniversary. I could see Toei, leaning towards, hey, mice.
Sure.
Yes.
Why not mice?
There's Mousehold or whatever.
I'm seeing some people say that there are rumors going around that the series gimmicks will be eggs, which, if true, odd choice considering I don't believe mice lay eggs.
Mice do not lay eggs. No.
Okay, first off, mice don't lay eggs, and just like what Robin Williams told me, rabbits don't lay eggs. Why does the Easter Bunny have eggs?
Here's my question: Does this mean that any enemy that they fight in this season will suffer death by eggs?
By eggs.
I was thinking it, Emily.
The standby chime will be mom, 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 mom.
Oh, say, can't you see?
For those who haven't picked up on it, we're referencing a YouTube poop that we've all seen too many times.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's so good.
Exile or
Exile. How about death by eggs?
So,
and then the part where he's like hammering the gavel on the table over and over always gets me too.
Mice
logo.
Mice theming aside, the description says the story will, as one might have guessed before knowing it was mouse related, the series will be about myths and legends. So that'll be interesting. Maybe this is better. Maybe this will be better Saber.
It is Redwall.
Well, think of it this way. 55 years of Kamen Rider, they do a lot of stuff in secret. You could do the whole, reality became legend and legend became myth.
I'm really hoping that it's going to be like cryptids or something. That would be cool.
So, because think of it, how many ancient villains have we had in the franchise? We've had Grongi, Greed, Gorgum. Why do all these start with G?
Oh yeah, they all do start with G.
Huh. Don't trust any organization that starts with G, like Google.
I think Shocker needs to make a return.
G.
One thing that I don't think will happen, but I'm going to put on my personal wish list for this, thinking that it's about myths and legends. What if it's night themed again?
Oh, there you go.
They do. You know what? I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind. I wouldn't mind them doing like an ancient rider power set again.
There are plenty of myths and legends about heroes and knights and warriors we could pull from. It's Kamen Rider Mystic Knights!
I thought you were going to say Kamen Rider Netflix there for a second, which is just giving me questions.
Oh no, we got that. We'll get to it in July, don't worry.
No, not Kamen Rider on Netflix, but a Kamen Rider who represents Netflix.
Kamen Rider Netflix?
Isn't that just isn't that just the Kamen Rider scene idea we had years ago?
Oh,
no,
I
that
love
was my
Kamen Rider
idea.
scene.
That was my OC. Don't you fucking steal it.
Deck, I didn't steal it. I said it was a we thing. We all worked on it.
No. Sorry, now I'm just thinking Kamen Rider Netflix. What's the secondary rider? Chill.
Kamen Rider Chill.
Nah, Kamen Rider Chill.
Oh, he's got a mousetrap for a shield. That's adorable.
Fucking Decker, the mice inside me. No.
I don't want any mice inside me. No.
I had a friend inside me.
I woke up this morning and dug a fucking insect out of my ear, and that was plenty. Thank you.
What? Pardon?
I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah.
No, what the heck happened? What?
I woke up and heard rustling in my head, and then promptly dug a fucking insect out of my ear.
Gross.
Ah, no.
It's upsetting.
What are they doing in there? Go get out of there.
Anyways, we should probably again.
Yes.
There's a lot of news, guys. We should
Okay,
probably
so-
just
Okay,
keep
sorry,
going.
Amber.
Kamen Rider Mies, I guess. All right, cool. Moving on. Next on the news, the announcement of the Kamen Rider Kabuto 20th anniversary movie, Those Who Inherit the Heavens.
I'm sorry. What?
So, there's a couple things we saw in the trailer. First off is a new green Kabuto era rider who is like the Green Hunter Beetleborg looking motherfucker. And
I'm
then
just happy that the writers remember Drake exists.
yeah, someone remembered.
Yeah.
Someone dug out Drake's phone number. And apparently, the character who is the Green Rider, it looks like Mishima.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's Mishima.
Oh, maybe it's an official Kamen Rider worm.
Maybe.
Also, the other interesting thing, freaking the bee is doing a rider kick. The bee does not do rider kicks.
Interesting.
He
I
rides.
still absolutely adore that name.
The bee.
Oh, is that
Kamen
bee?
Rider the Bee.
And then,
It's not.
Who is it but a bee? He's a freaking wasp.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then also in this trailer is what looks to be a brand new Kabuto form. They did the same thing with him they did with Next Fies, and this is apparently, I don't know the actual form name, but the name of the device he's using, which is in our next story, is the Atlas Zector. So this is like Kamen Rider Atlas Kabuto or Kabuto Atlas, or maybe just Kamen Rider Atlas.
So is this Tendo then?
He's doing the Tendo pose.
His actor's blacklisted. He's probably not going to be in this one.
So it's just him in suit the whole time then.
Yeah, it's just going to be him in suit probably, unless they pull a Heisei Generations Forever, and it's like, no, we got him.
Some people are
people
saying
are
that
asking
this is a different
Blacklist.
rider.
Yeah, people are asking blacklisted for what? So Tendo Soji wanted to his actor wanted to unionize Japanese actors, and the government told him to fuck off.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? It's been 20 years later. Maybe it's his kid.
Maybe.
Maybe it's his sister.
Yo, that would
She
be
also
funny.
walked the path of heaven.
Wow, that'd be interesting.
What was her name? Juka?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll just have to watch the movie coming out February of next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a long time.
Well, the translation says it's screening in November.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so like,
We won't see it till like May.
well, no, it's coming out on Blu-ray like in February.
Okay.
Yeah, either
So,
like Juka,
Justin,
the one at the start, or Hiyori. Yeah, people are saying
Hiyori,
this is
that was it.
people are saying this is Kamen Rider Atlas. It just is similar to Kabuto, and he's doing the same pose.
maybe he's the OG Kabuto, right? Maybe he's what Kabuto's based on.
I still think they should go to like the wormhole world. That'd be so cool.
I'm surprised
for
they haven't.
some reason it sounded
Yeah.
like you were
I'm
saying
just
the
surprised-
wormhole.
Oh, wormhole.
I'm just surprised to see all like the suits that they got for this, and it also just makes me upset that we're not going to see not Poseidon, fucking the purple
sword?
one.
The sword.
It's a sword,
Where
yeah.
is the
He's
sword?
dead.
Where's the sword? Oh, right.
Dead.
Thought you were gonna say pistachio for some reason.
But yeah,
Hey,
we
at least gold on gold's there.
At least
Yeah.
the punch, punch hopper, the punch kick hopper.
we see Drake, we
Aren't they
see
also
Kickhopper, we see Attack.
Technically, yes,
They got better.
but they're probably gonna say some bullshit like, oh, we ascended from hell.
But yeah, I'm very interested to see more of this like Green Hunter Beetleborg looking rider. That's very cool.
Oh, I know you guys are hyped for this movie because wasn't Kabuto like the first rider show you guys watched?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the first one I ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is like for you guys, this is sort of like a full circle moment.
Pretty
I've
much.
heard that it is cool and great.
It is. It's one of the ones a lot of people say you should watch first.
Actually, technically, 2027 next year will be 20 years that I've watched tokusatsu. So
Yeah.
Actually,
I
it's
think
probably not in
for
the news. Kabuto and Agito are actually going to start being simulcasted on YouTube.
oh yeah,
Woo! That's
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
didn't find the news article for that, but yes, they're because of the anniversaries and these relevant announcements. Agito and Kabuto are going to be in the public eye a lot, so this makes sense for them to be now globally airing the episodes on their YouTube channels.
Oh shit! I also just thought of it. The 30th anniversary rider and the 35th anniversary rider.
Perfect.
Perfect. Alrighty. So you said the next news article is
the toy announcement of the Atlas Zector. It's pretty.
Sort of looks like the stag. Sort of looks like a Beat J Stag's mech from Go Busters.
It just looks like they took. It looks like they took the like attack and Kabuto sectors and just.
I was gonna say it looks like a combination of Kabuto, Caucasus, and the Hyperzector, which may be the idea.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like, what if the Hyperzector was like inserted properly on the belt?
Oh, and it's got a screen on it.
Hell
too.
yeah, it does.
That's cool.
Sick. It looks like a fucking
cool.
Digivice.
Yeah, it's
So
like
cool.
It does. I like it.
freaking after all this time, Zezt's still making shit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see like new like freaking fuck, what were they called? Like the riot.
Oh,
not riot troopers.
The troopers, the Neo troopers.
the Zek Troopers.
Yeah,
Zek-
Zek troopers.
Yeah,
I fucking
Zek
love
troopers.
those guys,
Probably.
man. Zek troopers are sick.
Trooper transform.
So there's going to be a DVD version, which will not play in American region DVD players. Then there will be a Blu-ray
Ew.
version that will play in American region Blu-ray players. And then there's the Blu-ray full
Yay.
version, which comes with all the extras. Oh, and actually all versions include the CSM Atlas Zector. So this is like how you get the movie and also the Atlas Zector.
This poster is so lazy because it's just Atlas and then just Gadak. But I love the Gadak's at the front because they know who the real main character is.
I mean, I like the simplicity. It's like past and future. You know what I mean? The old rider's still
yeah.
here, but we got some new hotness.
I mean, let's be totally fair. April 1st was this week. If you saw this, you would be thinking April Fools, right?
Well, here's
Maybe. Yeah, it kind of does look like someone like shopped Gatak in there.
it is.
But
Well,
also, it's not even like a big 20th anniversary logo. It is just Kabuto 20.
Don't remind me, Decker. Car was like for fucking like 2 weeks. Still an April Fool's joke, guys.
It's an April Fool's joke.
Wow.
The show came out, not April
The
Fool's.
show
man.
came out. We had 2 seasons of it in a movie.
well, the thing is, there's no way that this would be an April Fool's joke because all this news came out yesterday, which for Japan was April 3rd.
Yeah, I know, but like just looking at it and knowing what happened this week, it's like you could see some people thinking, "No, that's not real. That's fake."
Yeah.
Speaking of April Fools, briefly, my favorite thing that happened for April Fools was Dimension 20 on a Bus season 2.
On the bus?
Yeah, I saw that come
Yeah.
up. I don't know what that is.
It's someone who has no idea what D&D is being the dungeon master for a bunch of actual DMs as players.
Oh no.
It's chaos.
Yeah. Anyways, cool belt. I'm sad they're just releasing it as a CSM belt instead of a fucking DX release.
I love how it's a CSM of a toy that has not previously existed.
We're just gonna give you a CSM
You're
like
just-
treatment for this
The best version out the gate. Why waste time?
because come on, it's Kabuto. He's the man that walks the path of heaven.
Well, it's not
Take a short
Kabuto.
swing.
This is Atlas.
All right, maybe he's like Dark Kabuto's like counterpart.
So,
No, I was saying it's probably Tendo's kid.
so I
Tendo
noticed
doesn't fuck.
You don't know that.
Yeah, no, you do
They-
not know that.
they could
Yeah,
have
but
just
come on, he's
he could have just donated his seed to science.
Dude, his cooking alone can probably swoon any woman he
I
wants.
come on, Tendo's, come on, guys, Tendo.
I swear to God, I thought you were gonna say his cooking can impregnate someone.
Oh my god.
Probably, yeah.
You know what? I'm going with
Tendo
A-
motherfucking Soji
No,
can do
no.
whatever the fuck he wants.
No. You know what? I'm going with Ataro's theory. Tendo reproduces asexually.
Okay, if they do get Tendo Soji back, that'll be hype as shit.
No, follow me on
That'll be
this.
super cool.
A worm copied Tendo again and then fucked someone. What if the
Oh,
kid? What if
no,
the kid
and-
is half worm?
Oh god, yeah, the Atlas is just half human, half worm.
Oh no!
He is the perfect embodiment of worm and human.
Ugh,
Cool.
I hate that.
Anything's
That's a
possible with this
non-0% chance.
It's
It
Gav
is-
all over
it's
again.
Gav again! Oh god. Okay, so looking at the Atlas sector, I see that the wings on it can open, and looks like it has this very cool light up vent in there, which is cool. It's got the screen, which we can see the Atlas emblem on. The horn looks like it pulls and rotates, or like.
It better still have all the cool Kabuto-ish sounds, and it goes like Henshin. Like, I fucking love that shit, man.
It will probably be like a different modulated voice, maybe like based on the same voice print, but like a flashier, more effects version.
See, I didn't know it at the time because I was like, by 2007, I was like 2 years into like being diagnosed with autism, but I'm pretty sure like the sounds of all the Zectors and shit in Kabuto, like, awakened my love of that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
So
we don't know if he has a masked form yet, but I am looking at the horn on the Atlas sector, and it looks like it like pulls over the same way that the other Zector's horns do. So hopefully Atlas will have a masked form.
The fact that they have not made figure arts of the masked forms is like, ugh.
I will say, look real close at Atlas's helmet. That is a little hinge there on the bottom of the helmet where the horn would come up after transforming, just like Kabuto.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It could happen.
All right. So Togolectables has this up for $298 for. That's just the DVD version. The Blu-ray full version is $397.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Crazy. All right. Next. In relevant news, SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Kabuto 20th anniversary version.
There you go, Gar. This is your chance to get the Kabuto figure.
Oh my goodness! It only took me. How many years has this been?
20.
How many figures do I have?
20.
Well, no, like the renewal of Kabuto has been out for like a long time.
I love that.
Yeah, something like that.
I love that the image here implies that this figure actually lights up with electricity. But it does actually have some light up in the helmet, which looks which is very cool.
Oh yeah, you shine light on it, yeah, and it glows.
Light piping.
This figure reinterpreted the suit colors from the show, has a different color scheme compared to the 2014 and 2024 releases. The figure comes with an alternate light condensing head part where the compound eyes can light up by focusing light at the back of the head.
That's cool.
Also comes with
that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Comes with the kunai gun in both modes, interchangeable hands, 20th anniversary stand. The item stands at the top of being 11,000 yen and releasing in September.
Hey, that's better than how much the original one goes for now in the aftermarket.
I almost bought one for $300, and I went, maybe that's not a good idea.
No, I always knew that they were gonna like re-release it at some point. So
yeah,
it just bugs me that they're like, oh, we're gonna re-release it, but we're gonna make it slightly different compared to the other releases. I'm guessing just so that scalpers just can't say, oh, it's the original one.
Yeah. But I gotta say, like, in terms of like a main rider design, Kabuto has one of the best.
It's pretty solid. No
I
notes.
think it is just sort of lacking
I just like
a
bugs.
bit of red.
Yeah.
It's lacking red in the legs.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, all the riders in Kabuto, they're very like top heavy. So
Yep.
That is true because the whole cast off thing. But you know what?
Yes.
Kabuto is for another day this year.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about Kabuto.
We can talk about Kabuto for hours.
Oh yeah.
All right. Next. So we got a slew of very vaguely titled announcements from the anniversary stream. The first of which is that there's going to be the Kamen Rider animated. It sounds like this is a these next few are like
Kamen Rider animated.
Yeah, it seems like the next few announcements here are a series of movie labels. So we're going to get a series of Kamen Rider animated movies.
Ooh.
That would be cool. I mean, wasn't Fudo PI good? I haven't actually seen it.
Yes,
it's okay.
I liked it. And more on Futo PI in a bit. But yeah, so no specific information, just that there is going to be a Kamen Rider animated film label.
Just saying, if they do Spirits as an animated thing, I'm down.
Next, some news I was very happy to see. There is a new Kamen Rider game project in the works.
Ichi, don't get yourself too hyped about this, man. Remember the last time they hyped a video game?
I'm going to not choose to not remember that. There again, not a lot of information. They said it's an app game project, which means it's going to be on mobile probably. The only thing that is any sort of clue is there is one image in the trailer showing a man in a suit holding his phone and a Kuga emblem showing on it, and then he transforms into Kuga. So maybe this could be a game where you, as your own protagonist,
Kamen Rider?
transform into different riders.
So it's High School Heroes.
No, it sounds more like what me and my old buddies used to do back in our roleplay days on Facebook. Called it Kamen Rider: The Next Generation, where our
That
characters,
sounds fun, actually.
yeah, our characters had the powers of previous riders. Mine had Gaim. He ended up being a space god by the end.
Your best character you ever made was Spectre because he didn't say anything.
Yes, I made Spectre a mute character, and I had one character look at him and be like, "Don't give me that look."
The
Because
gameplay,
he was always transformed.
how interested I am in this is going to largely hinge on the gameplay. But if this is a game where we
Yeah,
get to
I
make our
know.
own custom protagonists and then choose to change it into different Kamen Riders, I'm interested.
Yeah, I'll be down.
No, that would be cool.
Imagine if it's like a co-op game where you and friends team up and you each hench into different riders, so like co-op
Oh,
raid.
that would be so good. Imagine it only working in Japan, though.
No, with everything being international in recent for Kamen Rider, I can see this getting a Western release.
This will probably be Western, but even if it wasn't, mobile games that are Japan only are often playable in the West. You just have to sideload them.
Also true.
As
Alrighty.
someone who's been playing Grand Blue Fantasy since 2018, and it only just this last month got an official Western release on Steam. All right, next. Another film label. This is The Kamen Rider Chronicle. The only clue we have about this one is that it is a film label based on past Kamen Riders.
Wait, we already have Kamen Rider Chronicle. It's a gadget.
It says premium.
I have. There's a couple of them. The order may not have been.
Rider Chronicle.
Maybe I didn't put that one on the list. Sorry.
I just realized that it would basically just be Rider Chronicle.
But it sounds like this is going to be like films that are like retelling previous Kamen Rider stories, which could include Exade.
Decker's saying that Decker's saying that's what Chronicle is. It's the movies we're getting.
Oh, that makes sense. So they're just assigning a label to what we've already been talking about.
At least we're getting Deno, I'm on fire.
Yeah, and it didn't come up in my newsfeed, but yeah, thank you, Decker. There was a logo put out for Deno's 20th anniversary.
That's a sick Deno logo.
Yeah.
Deno's
All right.
great.
And then next last in the batch of announcements is the Kamen Rider Premium. This is a different film label that is going to be targeting overseas marketing. So this is their film label designed at taking Kamen Rider to the worldwide stage like we've been wanting them to.
So I guess we're just going to cut out the middleman like Discotek and Tokusatsu and be like, we're just going to have all of the money.
Yeah, it feels like this is what their platform is going to be for Kamen Rider movies separate. This is just my guess, but I'm guessing that when we get Kamen Rider movies that are separate from the actual airing series, this is the label they will be put out under.
Yeah, sort of like how with Toho, they release stuff over here under the G Kids label.
Yeah.
Because G is meant for Godzilla, so like Godzilla Kids.
I want to be a Godzilla kid.
Everyone's a little Godzilla kid inside.
Mine's called Garzilla.
I like that.
So yeah, again, not a lot of
that takes place in America. It's oh no, the Gaim storyline.
So yeah, not a lot of specific information yet, but a lot of very fun announcements with some very fun potential on the horizon. All right, next we have more information about upcoming in Gavan Infinity. We have the actor for Gavan, Raya, and given Jiraya's whole deal as like a very traditional ninja sort of thing, not the type of character I was expecting to see.
Oh no, he's hot.
It's
So
pretty hot.
this is 7 Order member Kentaro Yasui will play Kunai Kazanami, Space Sheriff Gavan Raya.
His name is Kunai.
Yup.
Kunai with chains.
Described as a ninja detective, he is a member of the intelligence division of the Galactic Federal Police.
So wait, so that would make him a shinobi tante?
Sure.
I suppose it would.
Cool.
Sort of looks like he has the dragon shield on with the gold plated shoulders.
And
That suit fucks, man. It's super good.
and he is apparently from Zeta Earth, like Zeta 2066. I don't know what the language pun is with that one. Maybe someone in the Discord will know. So he conducts investigations and surveillance of other dimensions. A survivor of the Kazanami Ryu ninjutsu, he can also cross dimensions like Reiji. That sounds like he's got some backstory.
It does. It sounds
like,
interesting.
It sounds like he has a V cinema coming up.
As we've discussed, his design is modeled after Jiraiya from Sekai Ninja Sen Jiraiya. Even though he looks like Jiraiya, he is undeniably Gavan, says the article. And Raya will be debuting in episode 10.
All right.
So yeah, interesting. All right, next we have updates on Death Gavan. They have revealed his mecha and action figure. So yes, we previously talked about the Gavarian rifle, aka... So the Gavarian rifle is his transformation gun, and then the Arc Gavarian is the spaceship version of it, which transforms into the G Mangedar GCR and the Yakamin... Or it has the Yakamin Imorgir Nega version.
That's kind of Megatron colors, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's jokes about this has been, that's just Eva 01 with the green and purple.
Oh,
I don't know, it gives me Megatron vibes.
A little bit. But and I think we talked about it before, but I believe the emotion he's using is fear.
Fear of dying.
Maybe.
He's probably a zombie.
No, these.
wouldn't a zombie not be afraid of dying because they're already dead?
Sorry, no,
point.
it's not.
Thinking.
Sorry, it's not fear, it's jealousy.
Well, yeah, he's
Oh,
jealous that
jealousy.
he almost
So
died.
he's Tamama then.
I don't know who
Emily,
that
did
is.
you hear about the
Yes.
news about the movie?
Yep.
Oh, happy.
The new characters in it, you mean, or something else?
Yeah, the new characters that are in it.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think they're referencing something, but I don't know what it is.
they are. It's a Kyodai Den. It's a tokusatsu show from like the 70s.
That's so funny.
It is. Sorry, guys.
No,
It's
it's
okay.
okay. It's okay. Sorry.
So next there is the Gavarian Saber Dark version. The images here are not correct, but the actual Dark Saber, I think we have in a separate article. We'll just skip down. We have the Gavarian Drill Dark version, which is black and red. That is very, very cool. It has weapon mode, unit mode, robot mode, and then it can combine with the Arc Gavarian, obviously. Sorry, the Gavarian rifle itself, the actual device, is 7,700 yen, releasing May 16th. And then the Gavarian drill, 3,850 yen, May 16th release. Then we have the action figure of Death Gavan. So this is not like SH Figuarts quality, but a pretty solid figure otherwise. 160 millimeters tall, 30 points of articulation, 2 weapons, 4840 yen, May 16th release.
Cool.
And then our next article is the actual Gavarian Blade Dark version. So it comes with the license, obviously, like the notebook, whatever it's called. And I love that it's not just a palette swap, it's actually different. Like it's got damage signs all over it. Like the screen is
it's
cracked,
damaged.
the logo's chopped up. That's some nice touches.
The Freakier have that this season. It's cool.
It's interesting that so clearly the damage to the helmet, it wasn't part of the original design, but it's so interesting that his face on the license shows the damage. You know what I mean?
Well, it's because he took a picture of himself and put it on there. He's like, I gotta update my look.
He must have.
Gotta
Yeah.
update my profile pic.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I think if I read this correctly, like he did those damages to his suit like on purpose. Because so
Ow,
that's
the
really cool.
edge.
Yeah, well, he's an edgelord, so
Yeah.
he jailbreaked his suit. That's a good way of putting it.
So yes, he's got 3 different negative Emorgear, Yakamin, Zyark, and Quill.
Okay.
The Gavarian blade, 540 millimeters in length, just like the regular version, has gunmetal color scheme, has LEDs, slashing sounds, holding down the trigger for a special attack. The Yakamin Emorgear has a different expression compared to the one included with the Gavarian rifle, and the image changes to 3 different designs. And then the Zyark and Quill ones are the ones with only 2 faces, so you have to rotate those. They don't do the button press. So they're consistent with only the transformation Emorgears have the button press gimmick in them. So the Gavarian Blade Dark version, premium Bandai web exclusive, 6270 on October release. Just in time for Spooky Month because he's evil.
Spoopy.
Neat.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
All right. Next, more Gavan Infinity things. The Gavarian Dornado? Yeah, the article says Dorado, but the actual art says Dornado.
Oh.
Because I think it's...
Which one is right then?
Well, the one in the art would be right. The article just typoed it.
Okay, that's fair.
Freaking people are like theorizing that's Patron because it's the same color scheme as them.
Maybe. So clearly this is a reference to the like dragon mech that the original Gavan had.
Wait, it's a Gavan?
What? It is a Gavan?
What?
No way.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if it's a Gavan. Holy shit.
I'm gonna need to see some confirmation on that. I would really like the blue Gavan to not be the robot, or like I want him to have a human form. You know what I mean?
You don't want him to be. You want him to be a Dargan.
Yeah. So yes, the Gavarian Tornado is another ship that also attaches to the Gavarian robot. It has weapon mode, unit mode, robot mode. It has built-in speakers. It's got attack sounds. Transforms into a dragon-shaped mecha. Docks with the Gavarian trigger. Becomes a giant UFO spaceship. And then it. So
what can't it do?
The like battery head attachment that it has is called Respectron KI.
Respectron, I love it.
So when it combines, we have the Cosmo Gavarian KI. So the Tornado is 6,600 yen, releasing April 18th. You can also purchase it as a double pack with the Gavarian trigger. That set is 14,630 yen, releasing the same day. Yeah, so clearly this is a reference to the, I forget what it's called. It's Dora something, but it's a reference to the dragon mech that the original Gavan had. So I understand why it's here. I was never really a huge fan of that design, and it's pretty much the same story here. I'm sure it'll be awesome when we see it like flying around in space doing like fun space combat shit.
Yeah.
But I really hope this is not the blue Gavan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have SH Figure Arts Gavan Bushido.
Woo! He looks good. Nice and silver.
Very silver.
They also announced some keychain plushies, but I don't think I saved the picture.
That's okay.
All right. So this very cool figure comes with both Gavarian blades, one with the notebook, one without. Interchangeable hands. 9,900 yen, October release.
It's a shame because like they've made their like original Gavan figure arts like of like Gavan Charvon Scheider. Like they made them all like chrome. So I don't know why they couldn't have done that for these figures as well.
Well, to be fair, that was like 10 years ago, back when like
back when we had
budget constraints back then were different than like now.
Thank you, Decker. The original Dragon Mech was called Dol, which is why it's Dorunado.
Dollar.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And as you might expect, the next announcement is the SH Figure Arts Gavan Luminous.
Very pretty. Love Kiki.
I am immediately sad and disappointed that her Gavarian trigger doesn't have her charm on it. I don't see it.
Someone can print it.
All right, so 140 millimeters tall, comes with all the things, 9,900 yen, November release.
I'm saying it, Ataro. I'm saying it. They'll make like the Tamashi like nation event. They'll announce like the Gavan death figure art or death Gavan, and he will come with little Gavant.
I really hope we get Gavant.
Yeah, right. Look at him. Look how cool he is.
We need SH Figure Arts Gavan Amaise.
We do.
All right.
These guys. Yeah, this is a good lineup of Gavans, man. That's a good lineup.
Next, there is Imorgear random boxes and DX Imorgear set 07.
Oh, wow. Blind box is cool.
Yeah.
No flat. Don't care.
So random box 01 comes with Gekido, another version, Hiso, negative version, Lonely, another version, Hazui, another, Tokimeki, negative, Michitari, negative, Super Dimensional Imorgear Juspian, and Super Dimensional Imorgear Kabotak.
I'll shut up. There's a dark flat. There's a nega flat.
Oh, yeah?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Careful with that other word.
Oh, yep, there it is. I see it. We'll get to that.
Flat.
So yeah, Imorgear Random Box 01, April 18th release. Then we have Random Box 2, which comes with Hiso, another, Gekido, negative, Darui, another, Yara, another, Hazui, negative, Maika, negative, Spielbahn, and Jiban. These are cute. I love these faces. Also releasing April 18th. Random Box 3 has Conky,
Do we have
another.
footage of their butts yet, though?
I don't, not in these pictures, I think. I'm sure someone will post them. So yeah, we have
someone will post butt pics.
Random Box 03 is Conky, another, Kofunga, Shinpeider, another, Doshion, another, Yada, negative, Agaru, negative, Blue SWAT, and Robotag. May 16th release for that set.
Bandai, Toei. Are Kabutak and Robotag Mellow Heroes? Yes or no?
I mean, this says yes.
Yes.
You guys keep flip-flopping on whether or not if they are or not.
And currently
First
it's a yes.
They were, then they weren't. Now they are again. Make up your mind. Are you guys a couple or not?
Well, they fucking.
Will they, won't they? They have a situationship with being Metal Heroes.
Yeah.
Then we have Random Box 04, which comes with one of Kigoi, another, Conky, negative, Tsumanai, Maika, another, Flat, negative, Doshion, negative, and then one's for Bushido and Windspector? Oh, so we're already doing, like, gimmicks that are of the hero rather than their primary power. That's interesting. I really like the art on the Bushido battery. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Then there is Imorgear set 07, which comes with the specific two Agaru and Doshion Imorgears. I don't know offhand what emotions those are. I assume people in the chat can educate me. So that set of those two specific ones is 1,100 yen, April 18th release.
Every time I think of Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens, I just think of that line where he's like, I have an idea.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. Next.
Go.
If anyone was worried that we weren't going to get Kamen Rider plus Space Chef Gavan Infinity movies going forward, you can rest easy because they have been announced. In the same way that Rider and Sentai would do their summer movies together, Zeztz and Gavan Infinity are going to be doing summer movies in the same way.
That is cool.
I can just see Zeztz looking over. Hey, where's the other guy? I am the other guy. No. Like, where's the Red Ranger? I'm red. No. There's usually like 5 of you. Well, Bushido and Luminous are over in the corner. That's not what I mean.
Points at the ant. Does that one count?
Yes.
Well, at least you got a Black Ranger this time. Actually, that's just a corpse.
Just, I'm hungry in a minute.
It's not 6.
So yes,
That's just losing it that he's not teamed up with a Kamen or with a Super Sentai summer movie.
I wanted to team up with the Sentai.
I was promised the Gozujers.
Gozujers had to go
We
bye-bye.
canceled them.
They got canceled.
We canceled them. They at least got a final roll call in the final conference room.
Neat. So yes, the Kamen Riders.
They paired the nervous and anxiety emo gears together. That makes
Oh,
sense.
is that what those are? Nervous and and anxious? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's me.
It's the millennial pack.
It's a lot of us. It's the millennial pack. You're not wrong.
Nervous and anxiety.
That's amazing.
So yes, the Zeztz and Gavan Infinity Double Hero Summer Movie 2026 is happening, which means it will probably be a full-length Zeztz movie, and then Gavan Infinity will be half an hour.
Can you imagine if they just said, fuck it, just full-on Space Sheriff Gavan movie and half an hour Zeztz movie?
That would be the most hilarious way for this to go down possible.
Honestly, I'd be down for a full hour long Gavan movie.
Violent shove. Get out of the way, Ryder. New Hotness is getting a movie.
Yeah.
But we know Zeztz will probably be a full-length Rider movie because that is Toei's baby at the moment.
Yeah, Decker's right. The Zeztz movie would just be a power nap.
Kamen Rider Zeztz, power nap.
He's just sleeping the whole time.
No, it's a half an hour ASMR power nap before the real movie starts.
No, you call it Kamen Rider Zeztz. You call it Kamen Rider Zeztz Daydream.
Ooh.
Just a half an hour of like, what's the main character's name? Baku?
Baku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baku.
It's just him rolling around in bed. You don't see any fighting happen, but like you see him like smirking
You know
every
that
like
that's
few
what's
minutes.
happening. Yeah. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's just him lying in bed sleeping while he's in the dream world fighting.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. That seems like something they do for like a YouTube special or like TTFC.
It honest to God does.
It's just an 8-hour video.
Generally
like,
shocked
it
they
loops
haven't.
every like hour. Come on, guys, the content's right there.
No, the skip represents just fucking Baku in bed.
Yeah, that's him flailing around while he's fighting.
Oh, Bruce Almighty, God bless you.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I got to.
Hilarious.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I got to do that speech from the Maid of the Mist in that movie when I was on vacation.
Yes.
And now we need to one up it by actually going to Niagara Falls and you doing it.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, so the Zeztz and Gavan movies are releasing July 24th in Japan with plans for an overseas release.
So does that mean Gavan Infinity will get a actual release in the
Maybe.
future?
Or at least the movie.
If this is coming to theaters, we need to see it all together in person.
Well, this
That would be
movie
so
sucks.
cool.
Just start throwing popcorn.
I
No.
sincerely.
I remember when we went to see the Power Rangers movie together, and everyone in the audience was freaking out when the theme song started playing.
Next year's that movie's 10-year anniversary. I can't wait.
Oh god, I'm so old.
Rewatch it.
I sincerely doubt it's going to be in theaters in the West, but if it does, that would be amazing.
Pretty cool.
This upload it to YouTube. Just there you go.
Yeah, that's my prediction.
I could actually see them doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next. Oh
Next.
my god.
Speaking of Agito news, SH Figure Arts Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Gills.
Just
See, guys,
Take my
he's not
money.
dead.
take my fucking money.
Look at all
I've been wanting this for years.
all the heads he comes with.
I know he comes with 4 separate heads.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because short
One for-
horn, long horn,
he-
and then open mouths.
Yeah, it just he looks perfect.
Okay,
Color perfect.
I'm-
Whip accessory perfect. He comes the heel perfect.
yeah, I'm seeing this picture. I'm very glad he can do that like fucking heel kick he's known
Yeah.
Just when you get a Charlie horse in bed.
for. Oh, don't remind me.
Oh no, that's so. You have to like slam your foot on the ground. That's.
What works for me is like stretching my leg.
Same. Like, I'm upset that the original Gil suit got destroyed through water damage.
Which is funny because Gil's actor's character was a swimmer.
Yeah.
So, but to see the figure, like the suit lives on in this beautiful figure art, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I can't stress enough. Gil's was my favorite rider design in Agito. He looked so damn good.
I wish I could find the picture, but I remember at Anime North like years ago. Like,
I got it. I know which one you're talking about. The cosplayer of Gil's.
Yeah. So like, I bought a Gil's figure art, and then I met a Gil's cosplayer, and I got a picture of like, cause it was a woman, and I got a picture of her holding the Gil's figure art.
That's great.
I believe that was 2013. Let me keep talking. I'll grab it.
I love
it was a really cool picture.
I love the texturing on the green parts of this figure. They're so detailed. Especially like you look at the close up of the horns, they're so good.
It's just like the Gil suit's really fucking cool because like spoilers for fucking like 25-year-old show, but like Gil's supposed to represent like a failed version of Agito. This is like what Agito looks like incomplete.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I love this.
Really cool.
I love this image of the 4 different helmet variants, and my brain immediately went to the Gilzy bunch.
Decker, you're not wrong. It basically is like the Heisei like rehash of Shin Kamen Rider.
He's got the same. He's got the same sort of feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the figure is 145 millimeters tall. Comes with weapons for the hands. Parts sculpted with the mouth open. Premium Bandai web exclusive 11,000 yen. December release, just in time for Crimbus. It's a very Gilzy Christmas. 11,000 yen.
So it's probably going to be like $150.
Probably.
Did he rip someone's head and spine out? No, but like I feel like Gills could have the ability to do that.
I mean, he's got a whip coming out of his hand. He's basically Kamen Rider Scorpion.
When does the pre-order end?
Pre-orders end. Yeah, it doesn't say, but like I bet if you just contacted Tokudave, he can do it for you.
That is true, because I need this in my life, man.
I know you do.
He looks so perfect.
I love that he's
really hoping now. I'm really hoping now that they do this, they'll do a renewal of G3 and G3X. So.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, I'm getting them.
I always love that his belt looks like a fucking Millennium item.
Yeah. And they released that. Like, they released that as a toy and it does nothing. It's just an accessory.
Yep.
It's so stupid.
Biggest flex.
He had the weirdest henshin ever. He just, like, channeled himself and then just he would, like, be in this white background and then just Gills would just, like, walk past him and then, oh, he's Gills now. It was such a weird fucking henshin.
I love the artistry on that. I wish more writers did weird henshins like that.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. I was just saying it's weird.
Yeah. Ryder doesn't take chances anymore.
No, they don't.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Next, SH Figure Arts Shinkocho Seiho Garo show from the... And I haven't seen this far, whatever this is from, but this is from like a recent entry in the Garo franchise. I guess it's in the Ryuga verse. It mentions Ryuga Dogai. I've seen the first series that Ryuga's in, but nothing else that he's in past the third season of the franchise.
I'm really digging this. Like, I'm digging this collar on him.
I get what it's going for. Not my style of Garo. I prefer Master Garo with the cape.
Yeah, I think this is cool.
Or if you want to get weird and specific, Jaku from Makai no Hana. Or
there's just a shot of him just like holding his sword like sheathed. I think that's really funny.
Sorry, not Makai no Hana. That was the 4th season, I believe. What was my name of the 2nd season?
I don't know.
I don't know. Garo Electric Boogaloo.
Shut up.
Garo in Time.
Makai no. No, that was the flower. This is gonna bug me. Sorry, I'm gonna look this up.
Garo Time Force.
Garo Time Force.
I couldn't find the actual photo, so here's a screenshot of the Gills cosplayer.
Oh, okay. It was Makai Flash Knight.
a mess, Scar. Why would you expose her?
You were the guys that filmed them.
So yeah, I guess this is a version of Ryuga as Garo. It's 284 on Tokollectibles, so that's expensive. Comes with the sword, a sheath version of the sword, interchangeable hands. Recreated using full cooperation from the original suit production team, captures complex curves, engraved motifs, and layered textures of the on-screen armor with unmatched precision. The brilliant gold finish uses a high-gloss metallic plating tuned to actual filming suit. Blah, 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 blah. You get it.
Decker,
Really
like how we're talking about Garo, a show where the mantle gets passed on to another person, like Gavan right now.
Yeah. By the way, I've been rewatching the original Garo with Ali, and out of everything we've been watching, it's been her favorite show so far.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is so crazy because we're not even to what I consider the best season yet. Even though I haven't watched the whole franchise, I think the second season is far better than the first one. All right. Next.
That is cool.
So it's funny that you mentioned Futo PI earlier because we have some updates on that. The Futo PI manga apparently is ending its current arc shortly and is starting a new arc in May.
Ooh.
Yeah, the final arc.
And I don't know how relevant this is, but the art in this preview is screaming Nazca Joker at me.
I think it's just like a
hero villain.
Yeah, it's just like the
Like a
two
split
characters
shot.
juxtaposed. But you understand how I would look at that and start getting excited.
Nazca Joker.
Kamen Nazca would be pretty cool.
Or just double. Yeah, or just like double Nazca Joker. So yeah, the series is going on a hiatus, returning in May with a new arc. Not a lot of other new information. If you know what Futo PI is, you know it's the manga that happens after Kamen Rider Double.
Which, looking at the news article, it is just the 19th volume logo. So there's the full suit.
That's very cool. Yeah, so they do have the different belts, so it's not a new rider form.
No.
But I'm happy to see that Nazca Dopon is still around. Does that mean Kirihiko is alive again, or is it someone else?
Oh no, if the book was actually released in fucking English.
Yeah, or just
Isn't
someone
the
just
anime
translated
subbed though?
Yeah,
but
they got subbed.
We've watched it.
Dubbed.
We've watched it, but he hasn't shown up yet. And what's
there's an English dub.
Nope.
What? I'm pretty sure I remember hearing English clips.
Nope. Futo PI never got dubbed.
Anyway, the dub doesn't matter. As long as we can watch it subbed, I'm fine with that. But my point is, as far as the anime has gone, we have not seen Nazca show up yet.
And probably never will.
All right. And we're going into our last section for the news story, and I will hand the reins to Gar, who has presented us with this very fun slideshow with an outdated logo.
Well, that was just a template for like the first one. It's Ultra News time, everyone. Yay, slide number 2, Ultra News.
Oh, the fucking thing I've never used this functionality before, but the thing on the left shows me what tab you're on.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Cute.
Alrighty. So first up for the new for Ultra News, it's apparently the month of Zetton. In celebration of Ultraman's 60th anniversary, Subaru Productions has decided to start a Zetton campaign. And no joke, the news article just went, well, he is the first one to defeat Ultraman. It's like, really?
Why did
That's why we're going with that?
Lane, why did you do the Cricketune cry?
That's Zetton's cry.
That's Zetton's cry. He goes, Zetton. It's really cool.
So Cricketune got it from Zetton. In fact, we actually have a thumbnail of that. So how are they doing the campaign? Well, he's the face of the upcoming booster battle pack called Attack of the Great Kaiju. So more cards.
I hope
But
the
then
logo
there's
has
the two
Ultraman
funny
twice.
ones that I would like to mention. The first one is an online game called Zetton's 1 Trillion Degree Derby.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I saw this. The love one, the like.
No,
dating sim?
that's the next one.
Okay.
So the first mini game is that you play as an alien Zetton. Yes, there's a difference between alien Zetton and Zetton.
Yep.
Okay.
Where you are the pitcher and Zeton fires his 1 trillion degree baseball at you, and you get 10 shots to destroy planets. My personal best was 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Just
Why
like
are
my
you
rating
destroying
of this
planets,
game.
Gar?
That's what Zeton does.
But then there's one that Emily mentioned.
Yeah, the dating
Fall
sim.
in love with Zeton,
Oh,
the space dinosaur.
My God.
Yeah, it's technically a dinosaur. It's like Uchuu, Kiryu, Zeton.
The
You
space
can-
dinosaur.
Turn him Zeton.
Yeah, so Zeton is a transfer student, and you play the love interest.
The one that Decker posted in the chat. Now that's one I'd date.
Yeah, that's from Kaiju Girls.
Oh my God.
So-
That's not fan art.
No, that's
So
real.
it is official, yeah.
That's
God
official.
damn it.
So, and then there's my shock. There's 14 different endings to this dating simulation.
But how many of them
Welcome to
are?
dating sims?
How many of them are Zeton destroys the planet?
I know
so
one
far,
of them
one.
is if you put names of different characters in, he'll just kill you instantly.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so it's Undertale
there's
rules.
Yeah. So there's 2 that I know of. If you put in Ultraman, the game instantly dies. Like Ultraman instantly kills you. But if you put in the name Redman, Zeton runs away from you and the game's over.
Okay.
Because Redman is a kaiju hunter. He kills kaiju
I see.
because he's a quote unquote hero.
I see.
But yeah, this one's hilarious. I actually want to try and complete it. It's very funny. The dialogue itself is just hilarious. But yeah, if you guys want me to stream it, I will stream it.
That would be fun.
On to some other toy news. Handsome Taro M, a toy manufacturer in Japan, is releasing under their fantasy science fiction toy series a Ultraman retro figure that glows in the dark. This is a gray version.
Hey.
Some
the
guy
first one that
named
did-
his toy production company Handsome Taro M.
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it.
Weird names like that stand out.
So
You're not
this
wrong.
figure originally came out in 2023. It was silver and red. This one is gray and red to look more like an actual suit, and the colors on it, or it's rather painted so it glows in the dark.
You could even
It's
say
cool.
it glows.
Yep. Nothing really much there except that it's 18,580 yen, which is approximately $162 Canadian.
For this shitty little figure?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Is it just like really limited?
It's a very limited thing, and remember, these are handmade figures.
Gotta love artificial scarcity.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, it will be. Some pre-orders began on March 25th and will go until the end of April. Big giant news story ish. Ultraman and Gridman collab.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That picture on the left is like one of the coolest pictures I've seen this year. It's so good.
Yep. The tagline is "For us, always and everywhere." So why Gridman and Ultraman, despite the fact that's just the same studio? Well, thanks to the new special effects and composition techniques used in the show Denko Chojin Gridman, the show is able to help lead the way to for the proper return of the Ultra series with Ultraman Tiga in 1996.
Yep.
Yeah, various other collaboration projects are planned for the future with visual clear files, budget badges, and bromired cards, I believe is how you pronounce it. Bromired are available at Anime Japan 2026 exhibition, which apparently already happened. So you got some things of Gridman with the original Ultraman, Gridman Universe Fighter with Tiga, Dyna with Dyna Zenon, of course. Primal Fighter Gridman with Gaia, and the best fitting one, Grid Knight with Ultraman Agul. Like the two anti-heroes together.
And yeah, that looks like bromide, but who knows?
Bromide, I don't know. It's like it's apparently made of like it's like flimsy paper.
Okay.
It's like business card paper.
It's either bromide or bromide. I don't know. That's just my guess looking at it.
Alrighty. Gridman Universe Moreverse has wrapped up. Yeah, apparently there were more audio dramas relating to Gridman.
Yet more verse.
Yeah, more Gridman Universe Moreverse, which followed some cast members, which apparently Ultraman Venus's actress actually showed up and had a dream that she was Ultraman.
Oh, cool.
Venus.
So it's like it's cute little tongue-in-cheek stuff, in which the only reason I wanted to highlight this is because the final episode actually involved the original Gridman voice actor, Hikaru Midorikawa, which this is Google Translate, but it is a nice little quote from him saying, for me, Gridman brings back bittersweet memories of my youth. It was adapted into an anime and has continued in various forms, but of course, without the original live-action version, it wouldn't exist today. I just kept looking ahead and charging forward relentlessly. Those were the days.
See, now, it wasn't until you said it that I realized this was a quote from the actor. I thought this was just you waxing poetic about it.
Oh, no, I actually translated the quote.
No, see, I thought this was you saying it. I didn't know this was a quote from the actor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the Gridman brings back bittersweet memories of Gar's youth. Come on, man.
Yeah,
that track.
Like back when I was living independently.
When I was 17.
Pretty much. Alrighty. What was next again? Oh, right. The Ultra Replica Mabius Brace Ultra Brothers Edition Mabius Infinity version.
Mabius, you buy it.
So this
movie?
Yeah, this is from the movie, marking the third release of the Ultra Replica Mabius Brace, the first one being in 2019 and the second one in 2024 being the first Ultra Brothers edition. This release is to coincide with Ultraman Mabius's 20th anniversary.
Movius.
Although the second release already included sounds for Ultraman Mabius Infinity, the third release is designed to resemble it from the 2006 movie Ultraman Mabius and Ultra Brothers.
Oh, that's a cool form.
Yep. It's where Mabius fused with the 6 Ultra Brothers.
That's so cool. That's a really sick suit.
The same features are included from the previous release, such as dialogue, background music, and hand sensors. This Infinity version will be sold exclusively on Premium Bandai for 11,000 yen, so around $96 before shipping and handling, with orders ending May 25th and a release in September. Probably in time for the movie's 20th anniversary, I think.
Yeah.
Fun.
All right, and of course, the big tease being is that we got our first look at the next Ultraman. That's it. That's pretty much it.
That's the tweet.
Just, when it comes to these teasers, they don't really give you a whole lot. It's Ultraman's 60th anniversary and then a new inheritor of the Bond of Light, which can describe any Ultraman, honestly.
Any Ultraman that exists, yeah.
He's blue. We can confirm the 60th anniversary Ultraman is blue. He'll probably get a red form, maybe. I think this might be Taguchi doing again. And yeah, there are leaks. I didn't post them in the forum because I'll wait until we get an actual confirmation to confirm whether or not if that design is true or not.
I'll say this though, like if that is the design, I love it way more than Omega.
I personally love it too. It's so simple.
I always say blue Ultraman looks so dope.
Yeah, so this is what I'll probably be doing for the future regarding Ultra News. Which just taking the news, reading through it, getting the core parts of it. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, no, this is a really
I like Ultra News.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just quick, simple, to the point. That way we're not just reading through it and be like, what is it again? Oh, yeah. Thanks for the presentation, Gar. Thank you for coming to my Gar talk. And also...
Are you coming to my Gar talk?
Thank you for coming to my Gar talk.
And the other thing I just wanted to briefly mention, though, it was the return of Ultraman's 55th anniversary this yesterday.
Everyone's
it is
55
upsetting
now.
Yeah, it's upsetting to know that Jirodan is not with us on this glorious milestone, but I think he is happy from above, knowing that we are still talking about his show and how his show is still being praised by many, many others.
I'll always remember him for having the shawarma truck in the cafe.
Oh, for Bruce Soldier?
Yeah. That's where he went off. That's where he finished.
And remember,
That's
everyone,
Soldier.
you're all 55 now, too.
Also, everyone, what's your favorite Zeton? My personal favorite Zeton is Hyper Zeton Death Scythe.
Also, the one from the Shin Ultraman movie, because that one fucking sick.
So, like, have we just has the fandom just like already well and long moved past the fact that he looks like he has a vagina on his face? Have we just already had that
That's his
conversation?
Actually, no. His eyes are on his chest.
My eyes are up here. No, wait.
Which reminds me, I should probably release this someday.
Several people are typing.
Oh, look at you in that uniform. It's adorable.
I should probably release that soon.
You should put star medals on the design.
Yo, that Griza thing is
Griza
cool.
is that tongue. Griza is so fucking cool, man.
Griza's fucking dope.
It is a cool suit.
And I'll just do it once just to get out of the way. Griza! I can't shout that loud because everyone's sleeping downstairs. I shouldn't have done that. All right, I'll let you guys talk about your shows. I'll be back for the feature topic.
Woo!
It has been over an hour of news.
Yep. We're back, baby. All right, I'm on it.
Good morning, Lighter, Zeztz!
So there's this crazy psycho guy.
Yeah, what you haven't been on here for a little bit, so why don't you tell us about any episodes you haven't had a chance to talk about?
What do you think of Kamen Rider Dawn?
He is freaking insane, but I feel like if there's gonna be a plot involving human experiments on somebody, that there's gonna be a guy who gets way too into it and is like, yeah, I freaking love this. Like, it makes sense. That character archetype, I always am not entirely sure how to feel about them because, like, I kind of like it, but I shouldn't.
Yeah, so we had two. Oh my god, it's Joe Hendry. That's awesome.
That's not Alpha Red?
Say his name and he appears.
Oh, okay, so quick reference. So there's a Scottish wrestler and his name is Joe Hendry, and so his whole shtick is if anyone says his name, he'll appear.
He appears.
So he literally has like a theme song sung by himself, and he goes like, "Say his name and he'll appear."
He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Clap. And yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. There's a YouTube poop of it that uses that song, and YouTube poops into like 300 different things. It's hilarious.
But anyways, yeah. So he was just like part of this like minor wrestling league, and then his like internet presence became so big that the WWE was like, "Okay, we need to put you in the WWE." So, anyways, he's fucking hilarious. But yeah, so Dawn, last week we had a theory about Sieg that either like theory one, he was a nightmare that like got
humanity
worked for Chou or something, and the theory number two was that he used code number one who got powers of a nightmare and like defected. And
you were correct.
Ding ding ding. Theory number two. He is code number one.
Number one.
We have completed the list. We have agents 0 through 7 identified.
I can't wait for there to be like code number X in the movie or something.
I can imagine that actually.
Yeah.
How much mana do you pay for him?
Also, my favorite thing about this whole episode was just that Baku just like keeps getting up in Nox's shit, and Nox is just really hates how right he is about everything, but he's trying not to like confirm it. He's like, shut up.
It's kind of entertaining how there's like this slight twinge of tsundere-ness to him in these episodes, because like he has no like to stand on to argue against him because he was there as Baku retold his entire story.
No, but that's the thing. Nox is trying to like figure out all this shit himself because he wants to do it himself. But then Baku just comes in and he's like, "I know what you're doing. I know why you're trying to do it." And he's just like, "Shut up!
Stop spoiling my arc."
Let me do this. So
yeah, the episode starts with a brand new way that we are like revealing the mission logos, where the words "unmask the enemy" are just like carved into this thing that that he's standing on.
Yeah, but Zero's not saying it anymore, and I'm sad.
Yeah, I would have expected Baku to take that over because he's the one doing the missions.
Oh. Yeah,
true.
But that shot happened. Holy shit! I love Catastrophe so much. So cool.
One thing that happened very early in that like first little skirmish that I thought was very cool was Nox deflecting a fucking missile.
Oh yeah, right. That was Impact. It was just like buff ass Impact. That's right. Anyways, That shot was cool. That's what I'm saying. No, I know. It's been a long day.
Yeah, because remember last week we talked about how he was uncapping his fucking capsims.
Yeah.
So yeah, his all his base forms are going to be powered up going forward. So that's we get to see this
fight
get
sequence.
put in play.
The fight sequence was awesome. Very good shots, like good use of like Impact, like kicking people into shit,
that
kicking a
stick.
truck one. Yeah, like man, it was just a really well done fight.
So let's cut to the meat of the episode. So over the course of the episode, we get flashbacks and backstories being told through Sieg's own flashback and Nox's recap of Sieg's identity. So yes, Sieg was code number 1 alongside the lady as code number 2. They were the first agents used by code when they were starting to use dream learning to combat the nightmares.
So yeah, it seems Sieg was like a criminal in prison, probably on like death row or something. And so
they took him out to experiment on him. Yeah,
they said that he had a 1,000-year sentence. They did not specify what he did, but based on the way he's acting, I'm gonna guess it involved a lot of murder.
So yeah, obviously the lady is like not too happy with like them using him to like do stuff, but Zero's just like, no, we need him.
It's almost like a fuck you to the audience, where even him, the character, goes, "Oh, so it's the old criminal on death row as a free carte blanche to be experimented on situation, right?" Like,
also,
we haven't seen that story a million times. It's almost comical that they're poking fun at their own plot device.
Also, a really great callback and Easter egg to Blade, because that flashback takes place in 2004.
Yep.
So,
which is the year Kamen Rider Blade
I just
aired.
remember thinking, like, wow, the prime era of Lilo and Stitch obsession. 2004.
Oh, like for you personally?
No, just the world. Except now there's like a whole resurgence because the weird live action one.
No, Gar. Blade was 2004. 2005 was Hibiki.
Yeah, 2005 was Hibiki. Because, you know, Kabuto's 20th anniversary is in 2026. Because it came out in 2006.
Fake fan.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more... he's a Sentai Ultraman fan more, so...
I love that in this flashback, when we see Sieg as a human, he's just like dressed up like fucking Magnum PI with the, like open Hawaiian shirt.
No, he's just like freaking fucking Laser.
Either Magnum PI
Kyria?
or
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was expecting you to pull out an actual James Bond like 007 character reference of some sort, given this series heavy like bases on that.
I guess if he had to be anyone, hang on.
Chronicle in the Discord says Ace Ventura fits. Kinda.
Yeah, I see it.
If I had to pick, I guess it's not like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's the same kind of shirt. But like maybe it's a reference to the Bond villain Francisco Scaramanga from Man with the Golden Guns.
He's got the gun.
Be a Scaramanga reference.
He's got the gun.
That's Christopher Lee, by the way. That's Sauron. So yeah, he's Scaramanga is one of my favorite Bond villains because his whole purpose is he wants to be the one to kill James Bond. It's not a great movie, but like I love this character. Anyway,
so through a combination of what we get told and what we can infer from what we're told, presumably what happened is as they're experiments with dream learning and fighting the nightmares began, Sieg was the first experiment with channeling nightmare powers, and it's safe to assume this is what Code Somnia was. And the experiment went wrong and turned him too far into a nightmare, and that's how he became who he is currently. Which is interesting
We
because
still
in
don't
one,
know if he actually is a nightmare.
Well, no, so from what it seems is he's like a criminal that became an agent, and they experimented on him, turned him, like gave him nightmare abilities, and then he just went off his rocker.
I think we can safely assume that dragon that's part of his power set is like a nightmare that's fully like inside his soul. So it may not be that he himself is a nightmare, it's that he is possessed by a nightmare in a way that no one else has been.
So then apparently the reason he's like come out now of all times is just because he's like noticed Zeztz like rising into power or something, like, or just becoming powerful. So he's like, well, I gotta do something about that.
I think what's happening here is he noticed 7 was the same kind of experiment, because even though the results were clearly in a different amount of successful, let's remember that when Baku achieved Catastrum, he did it by fighting that like black and red nightmare inside of him. So I think, I don't know if we have a name for that creature yet, but that is to Zeztz as the dragon is to Dawn.
Also, that's one of the speaking of 7, that's actually one of my favorite things in this episode that I liked, where Baku like denounces his name as code number 7. So he takes the ring off and he's like, I'm no longer 7. You can call me Zeztz, a rogue agent. And I was like, oh fuck, that's awesome.
Then at the end there was this part where like where when they sweep them back into like the base, they start playing like weird sexy music when Baku starts talking.
I love the bit where like
and
after
him and Nox being like weirdly weird with each other. I don't know.
I love that like after Baku declares that he will go by the code name Zeztz going forward, Nox starts to like give him shit about that. And he immediately has no ground to stand on, where it's like, okay, Nox, Mr. Odaka Kensei.
Yeah, I calls him this fucking calls him Nox straight to his face. He's like, whatever.
You came up with that edgy catchphrase name for yourself, so I don't think you get to criticize Baku calling himself Zeztz. Both of you are now going by your power set names as your agent names, which I don't fully like, but at least it's consistent now.
No, I like the numbers.
Yeah, oh no, me too. But like, I just love this like kind of character growth for Baku, where like now he just doesn't want to be part of Code anymore because like how corrupt they are, and so now he's just like, I'm just gonna be Zeztz, the rogue agent. I'm like, that's cool. But yeah, so he goes to find.
Sorry,
Sieg,
just real quick.
and
Just real quick. The people in the Discord have posted here that the name of that creature is the Catastrophe Gore Nightmare. So thank you for that.
Oh,
Catastrophe Gore.
Yeah.
It seems a little much.
Yeah, so he goes to encounter Sieg, and so like they're like, he's like, I'm gonna stop you, and Sieg's like, and so yeah, I love he brings up Catastrophe, and he's like, oh, is that Caddy? And he's like, I'll be using Punny then.
He seems to have a very weird relationship with the nightmares, where he treats them like somewhere between friends and pets. I want to say more towards pets, remembering that he keeps many of them in cages.
Yeah. But I love like they start like about to like henshin, and so like Baku like shoots his gun at him, and like the bullet like spins the capsum on his sword to like finish the henshin, and I'm like, oh shit, that was so cool.
That was a very cute bit that they did. I like that.
Yeah. And so then these two, they're fighting, they fall off a building, and like it's great. And like, yeah, we get like these cool shots like this, like them like face to face. It's really cool. So like Catastrophe, like see, obviously Dawn's like still more powerful because like he's still new, so he's got debut illness or whatever. But like Catastrophe can kind of keep up with them. We'll get
to the way this resolves in a little bit, but I just want to circle back one more time. So as they're discussing Sieg and Code Somnia, there's this one scene where 3 comes up to 5, and he says something about him obtaining a similar power and having to abandon humanity. So it seems like 5 is probably going to undergo the same process that Sieg went through, presumably with more success in a way that Code will be able to control.
Oh,
So 5 is going to get some sort of power up, presumably.
You know what it's gonna be? Oh, so okay. So for those who like may not have seen Game of Thrones, so like there's a character in Game of Thrones called like the Mountain, and he's like this very, very like big giant ass man, and he's just like super powerful, super strong. So he dies, and he gets like basically like revived as like a zombie, and he's just this like brain dead
Berserk monster.
mute berserk monster in this armor, and he just like anyone who fucks with like the queen or whatever like that, he just like shoves their head into a fucking wall. Yeah, and he just like he kills them without any remorse or anything. And so like I feel like that might be just like a mountain situation with 5, which would be fucking sick if they do that.
They turn him into a brain dead monster that they can control. That seems doable.
Exactly. Yeah, and he's already kind of like a dumbass, so
5 smash.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna turn him into some kind of hulking berserk monster.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. A 5? 5.
You know what I think
That
would be
terrible.
the best? What I would love for them to do if they did it, where like every time they're about to unleash him, like 3 or someone just like stands next to him, puts the capsum on him, and spins it for him to henshin him, and that's how they sick him on someone.
I'm still that's actually one of the things I'm looking forward to seeing if it happens. I'm looking forward to just 3 just going fucking nuts.
I can't wait to find out what the fuck that face is about.
Exactly. I'm so excited to just see his character just fucking lose his shit. It's gonna be awesome.
So yeah, Catastrum fights Dawn for a little bit, and then he goes and fights the like upgraded Wolf Nightmare, and then does the most Kiva ass shit the show's done so far, where he uses the triple Zetzer, and as he's charging it up, the fucking moon gets closer and closer to the surface, and then he fucking rider kicks the monster into the moon and destroys it.
Yes.
Holy
Again,
shit.
I love Cadastra, man.
Oh, the upgraded wolf is called Gang Wolf Nightmare? That's awesome.
That's cool. That's really cool. Decker, do you have a shot of when freaking Nox is like squishing Nem's face because she's like acting all like this like tough like post-apocalyptic girl like persona, and then Nox just like shuts her up. She's like, "Oh, I guess I was too much into it." It was cute. Nem's cute.
That was fun.
Yeah.
No, Nem is great. I love her helmet right now.
Yeah, no, like I said, I like her kind of like persona she has right now, and then yeah, Nox just like squishes her mouth to just like shut her up. So, yeah, Harley Quinn. Oh, that is totally Harley Quinn. Holy shit!
I see it.
Oh, I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like Suicide Squad Harley Quinn.
I don't know how well that fits, given the scene they were in was kind of Mad Maxy, but whatever. We can pull from multiple source material. So they kill the Wolf Nightmare, and they presume that this will free Nox from. Let's remember that in this timeline, he's still trapped in the cabin that they eventually find him in the dream. But before Odaka can fully wake up from the nightmare, Sieg comes back in and proceeds to throw a Pokeball at him and put him in a cage.
Throw a Pokeball at him? I mean, that's not wrong. It's not wrong.
But he does use the recovery capsule to like restore his sword.
Yes,
so
we get.
cool.
He does. We do see him use recovery to unbreak his break and buster.
I don't know if Decker has like a shot of him like in the cage, but like he's in the cage and he just kind of just like looks around. And he's just like, well, this is where I am right now.
No, I actually like
chill about it.
I looked away for like 2 seconds and it went to that shot and I was like, what happened?
But yeah, apparently next episode he gets Kamen Rider Nox, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that happens.
So we are in fact skipping the Night Invoker entirely in this timeline. Interesting.
Well, yeah, because the Nox driver's the more powerful fucking set, set, so it makes sense.
Because
I like Nox Knight more.
Because the Wolf Nightmare got killed, that helped the lady spawn the Wolf Doorknob Capsum. I forget what they're uniquely called. So yeah, we're gonna get
A wolf
not only
doorknob.
Kamen Rider Nox, but the wolf power up that we've been waiting to see. Are they just the Nox capsums aren't called something else? They're a different model. I hate when they do that.
You should just call them like knobs or something like that.
What?
Knobsums.
They're doorknobs. Yeah, they're doorknobs.
Nox.
Call them knobsums.
Yeah, because his name's Nox. Because he knocks on the door. The mine. He knocks on the mine's door.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah, I am the one who knocks.
By the way, since we started this new arc, we haven't seen any mine doors, have we? Have we?
No, because Baku's been stopping all the nightmares.
Yeah.
So
Outdated mechanic. We don't deal with those anymore.
Outdated mechanic.
Nox, it's Knuckles. Nox, it's Knuckles.
Unlike Baku, I don't chuckle.
I'd rather flex my capsums.
Rather flex my capsums.
No, I'd rather flex my buckle.
God. Yeah, I'd rather flex my buckle.
There we go. We did it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
He is fighting all the nightmares. The Sonic Adventure and Venture 2 songs are just mwah.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to my video game stream today, like at work, and someone played Pumpkin Hill, and I was just like out loud, I was just like, yeah, Pumpkin Hill.
Yo, the fighting freak Knuckles, and we at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. You just kind of Pumpkin Hill. No, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
Cuck, it's Cuckles.
Oh yeah, so apparently next week fucking Minami tries to be a fucking agent, and I'm like, no.
And gets turned into a cat?
Yeah, I just...
There you go, everybody. There's your fucking cat.
I wrote something down about that. Let me just see if I can find it.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, Code Somnia is Code's ultimate weapon, but you have to abandon your humanity to use it, and that's how Zero will become a cat.
No, follow me on this. So we just got the announcement of the next Kamen Rider who's going to be mouse themed. So
Zero comes in and eats him.
At the end of Zeztz, mice will show up, and on sight, Zero's cat instincts will awaken.
No. Oh my god. I'm busting out the face.
You have to abandon your gods now, All Might.
You're making me do it. There it is. Michael Jordan's very disappointed in you.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Are you trying to find out? Because if you keep flipping around, you're gonna find out.
No, but freaking Minami trying to be an agent is like freaking fucking, why am I forgetting his name? Tycoon's sister being a fucking rider. This is the same kind of energy.
I was gonna say, but that did happen.
No, it did happen, and then she got her ass kicked, and she was like one episode. Yeah, so the same thing's gonna happen. She's gonna try to be an agent, and she's gonna get her ass kicked.
I never watched any of the Minami side specials from the start of the show. I don't know if any of those had any.
I didn't even know they existed.
I don't know if they had any narrative relevance.
I have no idea. I just saw the one where she talked to Zero.
They're not. All right, cool.
Nope.
He talked to Zero and was like, "Hey, you know that episode? I'm gonna become a cat."
Nope.
Fucking Nyani.
I love you. I love you so much. You're a dear friend of mine.
I do not actually think Zero's going to become a cat. In fact, all I can think of is him being pissed off about the whole thing. Like, please stop saying I'm a cat.
I'm hearing reports that there's a mouse in our organization somewhere. Eyes widen. So yes. Next week, we will have the return of Kamen Rider Nox. Any other...
Cool. And, we get Ordum.
Is Ordum debuting in the next episode? I don't remember seeing that, but I'm okay with that.
Woo! Very cool. It's a good suit.
I'll talk more about it when it debuts, but for now, my thought is best suit and show. More on that later.
Oh, that nightmare is fucking sick looking.
Oh yeah, that's the one we had before. It's just the remake of it now.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right. Any other closing thoughts?
Like I said, I love Baku's whole rogue agent thing now. I think that's just really cool. I love that he's just calling himself Zeztz. I think that's just like super cool.
It's not technically a rider having the same name as their power set, but it's like, I'm not touching you distance from it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it's his name's still Baku. So,
Emily, any other closing thoughts on Zeztz?
No, but I'm gonna like fall asleep, man.
All right, we'll move on.
All right, Joe Chuck.
We finally got an incident on Alpha Earth again.
Say hi to Kiki for me. She kicks so much butt, although her partner's probably gonna kick me for saying to say hi to her.
Okay, so also we got hit with a big important piece of information. Not everyone can go to an alternate Earth.
It's interesting that it's specifically they can't go to other Earths. Like they can't. Date can travel between dimensions, but I guess the Gavarian has some sort of like atmospheric protector of some sort in its build, because they say it's only him going to other Earths that causes a problem. But then the specificity of that is interesting, because like, could he go to other planets that are not Earth in other dimensions, or is it just any planet?
You're very nice to think that I remember everything from the character descriptions, because I don't.
Yeah, no, we don't remember that shit.
No,
but yeah,
it's
similar.
Morgy, that makes sense.
It's similar to like the compatibility surgery from Exade, where it's like anyone who has a Gavan power set has the capacity to exist on the other Earths. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the episode starts with both Reiji and Date out in the field on Alpha Earth fighting just a normal, unenhanced, no monster spawning, just criminal who happens to have a Nega Emor gear.
Yeah, but okay, so let's get into this real quickly. So these two show up, the Croc Cops show up.
Wanipato.
And like they clearly see Reiji has like the Gavarian trigger and stuff, and then at one point he straight up says to them like, "Oh yeah, because I'm Gavan," and they do not seem fazed by it at all.
I'm so glad you brought this up, because I've been looking forward to talking about this. So they do know. So Wanibuchi and Patron do know that Reiji is Gavan Infinity. Is that what we're to take away from this? If so, why are they such shitbags to them? Why are they bullying the documents division, knowing that the fucking superhero Gavan Infinity is in that division?
No, see,
okay, here's my theory. They're jealous.
But like Itaro, they say
weren't
that,
shocked.
but they weren't. Yeah, they weren't going. Oh my Gavan! Like they didn't do any of that shit. They were just like, huh.
They were not. They weren't surprised at all. And like, sure, people are gonna say, oh, they couldn't be surprised because they're too busy being shocked and hurt from the fucking things happening. But no, this is a thing that needs to happen if it is happening. If they just found out, portray that. But if they already knew, which there has been a tiny amount of evidence for, I've talked about it before, the previous scenes where Patron looked over and it was like, Gavan, huh? Or something like that. So there is evidence to suggest that they did previously know that he was Gavan, which then the question becomes, why are they such shitbags to them?
Well, people were saying they were classmates and they were like the school bullies. So they were like bullying them when they were in school.
They were Bulk and Skull.
But here's the difference. If Bulk and Skull knew that Jason was the Red Ranger, they wouldn't bully them.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't bully a Power Ranger.
This relationship between them makes less and less sense every episode.
No, I know. I'm watching this and I'm like, what's going on with these guys? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. But what was fun is when Death Gavan pulls down onto the scene and everyone like falls away. Patron for one brief moment has like a different face on his like eye display where it looks like eyes closed because he's like, ah. So that was fun.
But yeah, so we also get more into this about Death Gavan because he finally like makes himself known, and we basically find out that like he was like not the previous Gavan before Reiji, but
No, he
Reiji's
was.
mentor.
No,
but wasn't Reiji's mentor the gun who got killed? He was the previous Gavan, and Destiny was the Gavan before him.
No, I think what happened was Gato was the original Gavan, then Gavan Destiny happened.
Oh, okay.
We've kind of
misunderstood.
I misread it. The more important thing that we're glazing over is we get the reveal of Death Gavan's actual name, which is Gavan Destiny. Or rather, that's like the power set's name before it was turned evil.
Interesting.
Thank you for the clarification. Because I'm sorry to say this, but like it happened again. Like I guess I just have to watch the Gavan episode on my computer. But like every time I watch the Gavan episode that like Gar uploads onto the drive, it like delays the video and the audio for like a minute, and then it like goes back a minute to like
whatever you're watching it on that does that. Stop watching it. Because that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we deal with the relationships, we need to talk about the name. So Gavan Destiny was the actual name of Death Gavan, and I love that because Gavan Destiny.
It also sounds like Destiny, yeah.
Exactly. So from Destiny to Des Gavan. So Destiny.
Destiny with a lisp.
I love that. That's very fun. We also we get to see Death Gavan use his emotional burst, which we talked about earlier. So his battery is jealousy, and it's interesting that his suit is black and red, but the emotional burst from his battery is green. So he apparently had 3 colors in his power set this whole time.
Oh, so green was his original color? Or?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, in the flashback, he did look kind of green, but I think that was while he was doing the emotional burst. So I believe the Destiny suit was always black. It just didn't have that crack in the eye before.
Yeah, because there's a shot right here where you see him, and he's got like the purple visor, he's got the black and red. So it's just like he became evil, and then he like we said before, he like broke his suit.
It's just interesting to see that he's the only Gavan so far whose like emotional burst was a different color than his suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what appears to be happening with the passing down of Gavan titles is Gato was Gavan first. I believe he was Gavan Infinity, the same way Reiji is, or maybe he was Gavan Destiny and then pass that down to the person who we currently see as Death Gavan, and then because that power set was taken from the Galactic Police, when Reiji was made Gavan, they had to come up with a different power set for him. So that's why he is Gavan Infinity. So Gato was the first Gavan, presumably Gavan Destiny. He then handed it down to his successor, who is now Death Gavan, and then Reiji became the Gavan Infinity afterwards. So, yeah. We get to see him actually get his Gavarian trigger, and his Imorgear starts as a flat, and then as he takes it into his hand, it becomes Gekido.
And then like his captain, his like superior officer goes like, so like the Imorgear like absorbs the emotion of the user that's like strongest, and he's like
oh, so his is just rage then?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean he has a lot to be pissed off about, a lot to be pissed off about.
I love that they hit us with the Hulk speech. That's my secret. I'm always angry.
I'm always angry.
Yeah, that kind of was the Hulk speech, wasn't it?
Now, they kind of cut around it. They haven't shown us the full story of the incident, but we can infer from what we saw that Gato was murdered, most likely by the current Death Gavan.
Yeah.
So they've revealed a lot of the backstory here, but not all of it. We're going to learn more of that later. But, yeah. So we get all this backstory. We get some very cool fighting. There's this interesting little emotional story as like Death Gavan like shows up, hands the Nega Imorgear back to the criminal, absolutely shitstomps Reiji, and then like ninja hops away across the rooftops. And then Reiji tells Wanipat to keep chasing the criminal, even though there's nothing they can do against the Gavan. And then as Reiji tries to comfort Date.
I think they were talking. I think he was talking about chasing the other criminal.
Oh yeah, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
And then as he comes over to Date, who appears to be dying, but we find out later is fine because no one dies in the show, I guess, except Gato. Except Gato, but he's not important anymore.
Hey!
That's terrible. Don't say that.
AI-chan helped.
So
That's right.
Date tells Reiji to also keep chasing the criminal. So Infinity also like ninja hops across buildings to him, which is a fun thing that I didn't know Gavans could do in this show. Yeah, Gato can die because it happened before the show. No one can die in the
He's
present
like Uncle
timeline.
Ben.
Yeah.
I did
He's
love
like Uncle
that.
Ben.
I did love that shot where like Death Gavan just like drags fucking Infinity through like down like a fucking building through glass and shit.
That was the coolest shit, and it's so fucking funny that they chose to do that because let's remember who the actor is who's playing Death Gavan. They haven't shown him on screen, but we know that it's Rei Fujita playing Death Gavan, aka Zero from Garo. And the reason this is hilarious is the first time Zero was in his armor on screen, Garo and Zero were fighting while running down a building.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Probably a Garo reference then.
I don't know if that's an intentional callback, but if not, that's an amazing coincidence. Ali just saw that episode recently, by the way.
Oh, I love this shot of just him using his like burst, but like because his helmet's broken, it just looks so creepy.
Yeah, like cracked and missing piece of it as he's doing his burst. That's
so cool.
That is part of the thumbnail, and the other half of it is Tojima's face.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah,
that whole chase sequence with like the fucking Archivarians and shit. Oh my god.
Yes. So, well, just one before we blow past it, I also want to highlight during the scene where Infinity is like roof hopping, we get a couple shots of like his view inside the helmet, and we see like all the lit up UI elements of his like HUD inside the helmet. And I love that. I love shots like that. That's so cool. I want to see Bushido's. I want to see everyone's.
I wasn't expecting to enjoy this as much as I do, but I like it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so
And I have no Gavan experience, so.
Yeah. So Death Gavan's emotional burst opens up the Maku dimension in the sky, and it's very awesome to see the like upside down twisted city dimension in the sky. I love that. And No, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say my favorite shot was just like they're flying over like the fucking base of like above Alpha Earth, and just like I can't remember his name, like the commanding officer.
Karel, I think was his first name.
He just goes like, all right, fire the Gavarian beam, and just like fucking aims the beam, and it just fires right onto fucking Death Gavan, and he just like you can even like because Death Gavan makes like a sound where he's just like huh, that's okay, that works. So that was really cool shot.
Yeah, so we'll get to that whole battle in just a second, but so yes, Death Gavan opens up the Maku space in the sky just for the sake of pulling out the Arc Gavarian, which we see for the first time, which is not just a palette swap, it is the Gavarian, the Cosmo Gavarian, but with purple and green accents and the rifle attachment on the spaceship version as well.
Hi, Evangelion.
It kind of looks like Eva 01 with the purple and green.
Probably a reference.
Not everything purple and green is a reference to Ava 01. It can also be a reference to the Joker.
Arguably worse?
You're not wrong.
No, I know that's not what it is, but I just thought that'd be funny to say because I'm weird.
I mean, his emotional burst kind of does have like a kind of Joker-ish smile to it, so...
I don't know. But we'll get to the syndrome thing. So yes, the Archivarian comes out, and then they chase him into space with the Gavarian equipped with the crane, I believe. And so we get a very, very cool space battle between the two Gavarians. They both go into their robot modes. It's the one thing about that confused me was like Karel approved their use of the Gavarian before Death Gavan had summoned his. So I guess he anticipated that Death Gavan would pull out the Archivarian. So I guess
Or
smart foresight.
Or it's just the fact that Death Gavan's just a really, really big threat.
So is the implication that they wanted to use the giant space gun to blast the human-sized enemy?
Yes.
Honestly,
Death
that would have
Gavan's
been
a huge
hilarious. I would have loved to see them try. And you know
Yeah.
he would have absolutely... He did. In fact, he did. When they summoned it, they shot at him, and he in his human-sized form, parried the laser from the fucking spaceship.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, Death Gavan's sick, dude. He's so cool.
So yes,
He's
space
scary.
fight, space dog fight between the two Gavarians. This is the shit I'm here for, baby.
Oh no, when I was watching it, I was like, Ichi will be creaming his pants when he sees
Hell
this.
yeah, spaceship fight, and then they turn into robots, and they have a fucking beam struggle.
Yeah, they have a legit beam struggle, and it's really cool.
So as they are fighting and locked in this beam struggle, we get to this very, very interestingly shot scene where the two of them are talking to each other, and we get this very fun imagery of like their heads floating back and forth and like them spouting their motivations at each other. And I love the editing in this scene and the way everything's moving throughout all these different shots. Very, very fun.
Oh,
And Death
Yes, you do,
Gavan
Garth.
says something about wanting humanity to go through an epiphany. And I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to find out.
obviously, he sees like the universe in like from like a different perspective, like from everyone else, and obviously he probably just wants to, like people to be like, no, see it my way.
He says Reiji says something about like he's being a shit when he says it, but what he says is you must have ate something weird. And Death Gavan responds with, you'd see it this way if you ate it too. So the implication here,
Interesting.
maybe not that he actually ate something, but the implication here is that Death Gavan became aware of some sort of cosmic truth, and this might be the type of villain where even though he appears to be doing evil, it is for a greater purpose.
This is fucking Caliber all over again.
Kind of.
This is fucking Caliber all over again.
You might want to check the recording because Discord just did that thing again.
Yeah, I heard the blip loop again.
Yeah, my recording is through a separate program, so the recording's fine.
Okay.
But thank
Okay,
you for
cool.
checking.
Yeah, this is Caliber shit all over again.
Yeah.
This Caliber's like, I have a truth. I saw something that like nobody else understands.
Yeah, so this might be a thing where Death Gavan figured out something about the way the multiverse works, and he has to like, it's like a creation through destruction thing where you have to like break the universe in order to reset it to correct a problem. The thing we've seen
Yeah.
in so many other stories. So I'm very interested to see where that goes, but
Thanos.
not necessarily. Thanos' deal was humanity or all life consumes too much, so we're gonna fix overconsumption by having the population of the universe. That's a very different thing.
Instead of
More
doubling
resources.
the resources in the universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Death Gavan proceeds to effectively break the walls separating the universes from each other, and we see this very beautiful phenomenon in the sky that is referred to as Imorgi syndrome. And it's interesting that they choose to use the word syndrome for some sort of cosmic phenomenon, because syndrome is usually the type of word you apply to diseases.
Yeah, no, or mental, something related to, not a cosmic phenomenon, although there's other things referred to as syndromes, but it's usually when it's not like a disease or bodily, it's referred to as the blank effect instead.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to find out what is the significance of this Imorgi syndrome and why Death Gavan is doing what he's doing.
I'm Syndrome.
Yeah, I keep thinking of syndrome.
And when everyone is
Incredibles too.
Gavan, no one will be.
No, yeah. when everyone's Gavan, no one will be. Now I'm just expecting. Like Death Gavan's just doing like a whole like fucking speech and shit, and then like Reiji tries to shoot him. He's like, "You sly dog, you got me monologued." I love Syndrome.
So we get this very awesome space battle, which ends with Death Gavan achieving what he was setting out to do, which was create this cosmic explosion that smashes the walls between dimensions, presumably kicking off a chain event of cosmic destruction hitherto unseen. And then the episode fades into a different scene where everyone is happy and okay. Excuse me? We're just back in the Galactic Police headquarters. Date survived. Everyone's a little banged up, but otherwise they're okay and they're happy. And nobody has reacted to the big fucking thing in the sky.
Well, I mean, except for Kiki and Setsuna.
And she's happy about it.
Well,
I know.
Yeah, that's Kiki. Oh yeah,
That's not even important.
What do you think?
Why are we not responding to the cosmic disaster? Why is
Decker,
everyone chilling like everything's okay?
What Decker said, because she doesn't know what it is.
That's not the problem.
It's okay. Oh, okay. I wanted to ask Emily, what are your thoughts on Kiki? What do you think of Kiki?
No, I freaking love her. She's great.
I don't know if you heard our like jokes from last week's episode, but we made the thing that Koto has like a huge like lesbian crush on Kiki, but Kiki's just very oblivious to it.
I normally don't joke about stuff like that, but the implication seems pretty like blatant. It could just be relationships work differently in that world, but who knows?
The vibes are overt.
I want you, Kiki. Want what?
You want me to what?
Go out for dinner? Never mind.
No, it's the Clone High bit. Kiki, I want you. You want me to what?
It is totally the Clone High bit.
I was watching that episode with Allie for the first time, and like they just fade to everyone chilling in the Galactic Police
Clone
space.
High together. I love.
No.
Next episode.
No,
dude,
the
don't
Gavan
worry.
episode. But like, why is we just cut away from the cosmic explosion and no one's doing anything? What is happening?
Okay, but Kiki saw it. Like Koto showed Kiki, and Kiki's like, "Oh boy, a fucking explosion, cool!" And then Setsuna's got freaking thrown back by it, and he's like, "The fuck was that?"
Decker in the Discord says it's probably been a few days. Even more reason for my confusion.
Also, maybe Reiji didn't. Maybe Reiji didn't see the explosion. I don't know.
He was right in front of it. He was at ground zero.
No. Do you think Reiji is cool?
Yes.
Reiji's amazing.
Because cool guys don't look at explosions, so he didn't.
Exactly.
I've been foiled. Slap the Mr. Questions label over my mouth.
I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Yeah, Ichi, what explosion? What are you talking about?
The fucking Gamorgi syndrome! Has the multiverse not collapsed more? Even, especially more if it's been a few days? Have we not started the eventual destruction of the multiverse?
Nope, no explosion.
Then what was that Gavan doing? What's the point of it?
Maybe he's just like the Joker. He's just doing shit for doing shit.
I'm gonna Kermit! What is the show doing?
You're gonna Kermit?
We were doing so good, and then this shit happened, and I'm confused and angry.
I don't even know why you're so angry about it, dude.
Because he fucking broke the barrier between dimensions with an explosion in space, and then we cut away from it like nothing happened.
Yeah, no, and now this is how Bushido and Luminous are gonna be able to like team up with each other in Infinity. And
Speaking of Bushido, right after the explosion happens, we cut over to Lambda Earth, and Setsuna just like falls down and unhinges, but we don't even see who he was fighting.
I thought he was because of the explosion.
Wait, why is he standing there in armor already then if he's not fighting anyone?
He's on patrol? I don't know.
Why would he hench it unless there's a threat to fight?
Yeah, exactly. He was on a mission, probably.
But that show was who he was
Jesus
fighting!
Christ. I don't know. Wow, you are getting upset about this. Yeah, you're the only one who's like freaking out about this explosion. We're all just like, it'll be explained.
I'm
Don't worry,
having a
man.
negative Emorgear burst. I'm gonna spawn
Yeah,
an Emons.
I think you need a power nap, dude.
You understand
all
why
need a
I'm
power
angry,
nap.
though, right? You understand? It just makes no sense.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I do because I was like saw it happen, and I'm like, okay, look, the dude's okay, everything's happy. All
I
right,
guess
cool.
it resolved itself.
we'll get. No, because next episode they'll be like, "Hey, did you guys notice the explosion that happened after like Reiji found death?"
No,
oh yeah, let's
next
investigate it.
episode is about Bushido and vehicles and a shooter or some shit. There was nothing about the Amorgi syndrome in the episode preview.
Oh, I just love you.
Yes, I'm the only one crashing out
Everyone
about this. I will die on this hill in space.
You know what? I'm gonna go rewatch the end of this episode. Like
I just watched
sometime this
it.
week. I know. Well, I watched it this morning because that's the only time I have to watch it. So
You watch that transition and tell me if it makes any sense.
yeah, I'll rewatch it. And I'll let you know next week when I think. I don't know. I saw that. I thought it was just a big explosion that happened. I wasn't even thinking it was like the fucking universe changing.
What is that? If it's not gonna fuck up the multiverse, then what does it accomplish? Why did he do it?
It's just a cool explosion, dude. I don't know what you want. It's tokusatsu. It's a special effects.
It's tokusatsu. We don't have to explain anything.
It's a representation of how powerful Death Gavan is. I don't know.
I was having
Death
so
Gavan's
much
super
fun with
powerful.
this show. I was not expecting to get Donbrothers-level angry again.
You still can.
I'm not saying
I
I'm
was
not
just thinking this is
gonna.
the Dom Brothers sandwich thing.
My goodness. Anyways, I think we should get on about the anime.
All right, I'm
And
done.
now I will go to bed, even though I really enjoyed that, actually.
All right. Well, we're happy to have you back, Emily.
No, thank you very much.
How was that?
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know,
saying.
dude. Ichi's the
Take
only
care,
one who's freaking out
everybody.
about this shit. Bye, Emily.
Take care. Be safe.
have a
Don't
good night,
don't
Emily.
die. Okay. Good night.
I'm not wrong about this. Fucking fight me, internet.
Honestly,
Come at me in the comments.
Honestly, I lost track by like.
Gar, I think you need to start watching the show so you
Everyone
can make more sense of it.
listening, if you haven't already, pause the episode and cut to the middle of the battle between them in space and watch the transition between that to the scene where they're all chilling and okay and happy and tell me how it makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, it might just be like the next day because what's his face probably had a bunch of days to like recover. So it's probably just like a few days after.
The amount of time is not the problem. The problem is that we haven't reacted to the thing that's breaking the walls between the universes.
We probably will next episode. They'll probably like flash back to it and it'll be like, hey, remember that explosion that like we should investigate it later. Yeah, you're right.
If that was going to be immediately dealt with, why didn't the episode just cliffhanger right there?
Because we need to show that the other guy's okay.
We can do that next episode.
No, we need to resolve it this episode.
Let people be in suspense thinking he died.
No, I don't want him to die.
Obviously not, and he's not dead. That's not my point. It creates hype and excitement if people think he's dead for a week while we're dealing with the cosmic explosion.
You know what, Ichi? When the next episode debuts, you can go back, you can re-edit these 2 episodes and have the proper ending you want. How about that? Anyways, let's fucking go to the feature topic. Yeah, I'm just saying that version of Let's Go Kamen Rider fucking slaps.
By I believe it's Teddy Lloyd.
Teddy Lloyd was the name because after I watched the episode, I immediately looked up and favorited both of the songs in it. Holy fucking bangers!
The bangers.
So, Gar, tell us what the fuck we just watched.
Yeah.
So in 2018, we got the manga called Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider, which asterisk right now, after the success of this anime, it's now officially getting a North American release through Titan Books later this year.
Sick.
Cool.
Yeah. So I watched this came out in, I want to say in the fall of 2025, in which we would have talked about it sooner, but I thought what the core message of the first episode is, I felt like this had to be what we talked about for the 55th anniversary special for Kamen Rider.
That feels appropriate.
It's so good, dude. I'm so glad.
Because
I'm so glad you chose this.
Because we could have talked about Kamen Rider Girls Eins, or we could have talked about like another Kamen Rider thing. We could have even redone like the first episode of Gaim or Kabuto, whatever. I felt like though with this show being the focus of like, so just to describe it quickly, the show takes place in a normal, air quotes, normal world where Kamen Riders don't exist. Kamen Rider is a TV show, much like how it is in our world. It's not real. All right, it's actors in suits. It's a job. It's a gig.
It's Digimon Tamers.
It is Digimon Tamers.
Minus
However,
the part where Digimon became real.
However, though, it's to some people, yes, it is just a job, but it's a gig, it's a job. But these shows mean a lot to people, and that's what is with Tojima, our main character, in which he was a latch. I believe they're called latchkey or locky kids.
Latchkey.
Latchkey.
I've heard the term latchkey
so like
kids before.
Which he was basically home alone, from my understanding of the first episode in the flashback. He was always alone. His mother was working. We saw one scene with his dad, which we'll get into, but in which he loved Kamen Rider as a kid, in which, judging from this coming out in 2018, the manga at least, him being 40, he was a kid in the 70s, and it's like, oh, well, how did he watch Kamen Rider if he's younger than it? Kamen Rider, like you saw the VHS tapes, there were rebroadcastings of these episodes. So he grew up with the iconic, like with the Kamen Rider.
It was so fun to see VHS tapes.
Now, this is a question I want to answer because, like, because I saw like the display of masks. So there were other rider masks. So
yeah, that's
the other Kamen Rider shows do exist in this show, and yes, they do acknowledge that the Heisei and Reiwa era do exist. However, this show primarily focuses on the Showa Riders.
Which honestly it should. That makes a lot of sense.
For me, the funniest thing about this whole show is that the main character people hyperfixate on things. Like Lane has his hyperfixations, and we love him for that.
Right.
This is a man who has taken the concept of hyperfixation to the HNL. This little boy absolutely locked the fuck in on specifically Kamen Rider Ichigo and said, this is the one thing that I like, and I will have no others. This man became absolutely hyperfixated on specifically Kamen Rider Ichigo, and it, just from my impression from the first episode, absolutely refused to watch or like any other Kamen Rider that aired since Ichigo, and that's fucking hilarious.
So I've only seen the first 2 episodes of the anime because I sort of dropped it. Not dropped it in the sense of like, oh, it's garbage.
You're just not watching it right now.
Yeah, I'm just not watching it right now because I'm like, you know what, I'll wait until we watch it for the show. That way it's fresh in my memory.
That was my thought as well. I also waited until we were talking about it here, but I fully understand.
But he does acknowledge he did watch the other shows.
Oh, interesting.
So like he knows the other shows exist.
But like he just,
but
to him, like Ichigo's like
like he doesn't call him Kamen Rider Ichigo. To him, that is the Kamen Rider.
Yeah, Kamen Rider. No.
This show is absolutely designed for people like him.
I was gonna say though, it's like, oh, his man's like fixated on like one like rider his whole life, and I'm like, so he's achieved the purest form of autism.
Exactly.
So in which, we see him as a kid, and then it says 23 years ago. So which, I did the math. He's roughly 17 when we see the high school scene.
Yep.
Where we see again, main character's name is Tojima. A girl confesses to him. Her name is, shock of all shock, Emily.
Which is why we're sad Emily's not here for this discussion.
Yeah, so it's like,
so.
in which, yes, like Lane, I think Lane mentioned it when we were recording or not recording. The animators take very major liberties.
No, but you know what? It's because like it's supposed to be like, I think like a joke on like, oh, it's like, because I think obviously she's supposed to be like a foreign student, and so she's like American, so she has blonde hair and big tits. So
Lane, come on, Giga Blasters, let's keep it PG here.
Bazongas.
Now, so, I would say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you first.
So the thing that sort of is prevalent throughout this whole episode, that my one negative criticism of it is, maybe not even negative criticism, maybe even calling it negative criticism is strong, but the one issue that I noticed watching it is, I don't think this show understands what tone is, but it's equal parts distracting, and also I think it works in its favor. Because like most of the episode, so like most of the episode, it's played very seriously. It's like this is a normal little boy who grew up in a sad household because single mom, always working, and he found comfort in his television show, and he idolized the character, and he wanted to be like him, and he grew up and had a normal upbringing, and he went through normal things like being bullied and being confessed to, and then the show takes a fucking hard right turn off a cliff anytime he gets into combat with people, where it just goes like almost One Punch Man level of energy.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because like we see him later in like quote unquote present day, where he is basically like a more realistic, I guess you can't even call him a realistic Saitama. I'm not really sure how to properly describe him, but we'll get to it.
He's just we cut to him as a 40-year-old man, and he's just a normal ass dude who has a job as a construction worker. He goes home and he, from what we've seen in the first episode, does nothing but sit in his apartment and eat and lie on his phone and doom scroll and whatever. So he's just this like normal dude, but he maintains throughout his entire 40 years of existence his absolute lock-in on Kamen Rider Ichigo.
Yeah, and he's sort of like, I guess he's having a midlife crisis per se, because
I don't even know if we can call it that. He seems.
Well, think of it this way: he's 40 years old. He has a full time. Like, I'm guessing the construction stuff's a full time job. But think of it: he's all alone. He doesn't have any kids. In which we see him sell all of his Kamen Rider stuff because he came to the realistic reality of, if I die, I don't want this to be thrown away because everyone's just going to see it as garbage.
No, but it's also kind of the thing where like as you get older, like your perspective on life changes, and you kind of just like things that you thought like about yourself like years ago, just like you kind of have a new like perspective on, and you're just kind of like, well, you know what, maybe I should kind of like get more into reality like of things. And
well, you're kind of on the right path in like him coming to grips with reality, but the way the show does that character plot point is also very twisted, because like we see that throughout most of his life he decides, I want to be Kamen Rider, I'm going to be Kamen Rider, it can happen, it will happen, I will make it happen. And he goes through most of his life with that belief.
I want Shocker to come and kidnap me and make me into a cyborg. Which, if you didn't realize who the voice of Tojima was, I believe it's Gosei Knight's voice actor.
And in the English dub, it's Patrick Seitz. So that's really cool.
So
I didn't get to watch the dub yet.
So
Derps. Wait a minute, wasn't the Gotchard driver also Gosei Knight's voice actor?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember at the moment.
So during his scenes in his present day 40-year-old existence, he's still like training his body. We see him like punching a tree in the woods as if he is still on the path to becoming Kamen Rider. But over the like early to middle parts of the episode, his equivalent of having a midlife crisis is him coming to grips with, oh, Kamen Rider's not real. I can't be Kamen Rider because that's not a thing. I will never be Kamen Rider. That's his midlife crisis. His 40-year-old midlife crisis is realizing that his childhood dream of becoming a fictional television superhero is unattainable. That's both very, very sad and also fucking hilarious.
Well, I guess you could sort of look at it in the sense of he's upset that, you know, with being 40, it is a bit of a shocker, pun not intended.
All intended for you.
Like your life does sort of feel like you are getting closer to that point of like things should be different.
Yeah, and like this harkens back to what I'm talking about with the tone, where it's like the theming of what's happening is serious in that it's about the changing of childhood into adulthood and realizing that your immature dreams are unattainable. Those are very mature and serious themes for a story to be telling, but the content of the theme is where the tone absolutely snaps its own neck, because while we have this very serious story of a man who is abandoning his childhood whimsy, that childhood whimsy is, I cannot be a superhero. Which is a thing that most people come to grips with at, I'll be generous and say half that age, if not less.
Well, that's why I truly believe that's why we have the high school scene in the episode.
Yeah.
Where
but that's still him saying, I will be Kamen Rider, I am Kamen Rider, I'm going to whoop all your asses now.
Yeah, when he's 17.
Yeah. But my point is he didn't come to that realization until 40.
Yeah. So like, you know, when he's 17, these like, I want to say Tokyo Revenger knockoffs come in and be like,
just like high school Yakuza wannabes.
Yeah, like they're degenerates, in which like Tojima sort of gives them like a scowling of like, it is sort of an act of heroism of like, you say we're fighting for real life despite we're being like, you know, high schoolers. We still live with our parents. They give us money. And it's just like, I mean, he's sort of right.
I think that's my favorite thing in this whole fucking episode, where, you know, there's so many anime where there's this gang of high school bullies and they're animated and depicted in such a way that they look like a straight up adult Yakuza, but they are still high school. These are children, let's be real. So it's so fucking funny. And I think it's my favorite thing in the episode, where these high school bullies from a different school gang up on Tojima, and Tojima, as a 17-year-old, mature beyond his years somehow, while also still being hyperfixated on a children's show, proceeds to tell them, this is not war. We are children and you're being bullies. This is not fucking combat. We are minors. We are dependents. You all live with your fucking mommies and get lunch money every day. Now I'm going to beat the piss out of you. Have fun.
Okay. So I have a solution to his crisis that he could have achieved a long time ago. And hear me out. So obviously I understand what he wants is he wants to be like actual Kamen Rider, but I feel like to like sort of get to that point almost.
Should have been a suit actor.
Should have been a suit actor for Kamen Rider.
Correct.
Because not the actor who plays the main character, but the suit actor, because then you actually get to fight. So
well, stage fight.
Yeah, but like you're one step closer to that dream, and then what you do is like, you don't play a rider anymore and stuff like that. But then he has like one of the suits, and then he just goes around and he becomes like a vigilante.
I feel like that would be a good way for the show to progress, because like, how do you like that show and want to be the character in that show for 40 years and not once have the thought of, why don't I be a suit actor? That's as close as I can get.
Oh wait, we actually got that. It was called Samurai Flamenco.
Exactly. This show is Samurai Flamenco done badly.
I wouldn't say not badly. It's just
No,
here's the thing. Like the concept of the
it's
show.
It's different, and the bit is that it's different, and I get the bit, and I understand the bit, but the point of what we do here on Castranger is to deconstruct things and look at them from an outsider perspective. So that's why we're saying like what he could do, what he should do. none of what we've
Yeah.
said is the point of the show. The point of the show is
No.
this is a 40-year-old man who wants to be Kamen Rider Ichigo. That's the bit. Run with it. And I kind of love that, but it is stupid.
Which I do sort of feel sorry for him in a sense. Like
Oh,
he's not,
100%.
like to compare to compare him to another anime protagonist I really like. He's no Kafka Hibino, where Kafka, despite wanting to be a part of the Japanese like kaiju defense force, ends up getting a cleaning job as a kaiju custodian because he at least knows I wasn't able to pass the test, but I'm at least still doing my part.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a Deku thing where it's like, oh, sure, I have no quirk, but like I know about everyone else's quirks.
So it's like I don't know if it's an issue with the manga or if it goes somewhere in the show or manga. I'm not sure yet. Just based on this first thing, looking at it, like you feel sorry for him because his dreams didn't come true. But from an outsider's perspective, it is like, you know, there are other options, right, Tojima?
No, and see, I was willing to give this guy like being like, okay, yeah, no, he's dedicated, he wants to be Kamen Rider and stuff, and then the man takes his like shirt off and he just drew the rider belt onto his waist, and I'm just like, oh no, he's serious as shit.
Oh my God, he drew the fucking rider belt on his torso with fucking Sharpie and does the pew 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 pew.
I like that he does the pose and then he's like, right, a fight, and I'm like, I don't remember that from the show. Did they ever say rider fight?
Also, I did like that. I learned a nice little fact that like when you see like the anime parts of like recreating like the original show, which I gotta say, by the way, are fucking awesome. That's so cool that they did that. They actually got Fujioka himself to come in and like voice redub
the lines.
Yeah, and I was like, they did not have to go that far, but they did, and it's awesome.
I loved how they animated
just,
like the actual episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it feels sort of like rotoscoping, like a Ralph, like if Sel and Paul were here, a Ralph Bakshi movie, like the animated Lord of the Rings movies from back in the day, where like they took real footage and just drew over it.
Oh, that weirds me out.
Yeah, but there were actually some good behind the scenes tweets, I want to say from the anime's official Twitter page, where they actually showed a good before and after for like effects when it came to animating the television like recreations, because they would animate it like how the show looks and then they would add effects to make it look like it looked like a TV not a TV broadcast, but
like I was on the TV.
Yeah, like if it was on the TV, like a boob tube.
Yeah, it's so impressive. I was like, wow.
It's so funny considering literally earlier today I was playing around with my Ein Thor, like my Android emulator handheld, and I finally got into like applying shaders to it. So now all of my like retro 2D platform emulators, like Super, like Nintendo and Game Boy and shit, they have filters on the screen that make it look like I'm looking at an old school LCD panel.
That's
it. So yeah. Tojima accepted by his early adulthood, I guess. No one will accept him for who he is, because like again, the bully kids saw him transform, and just laughed at him, and then got their asses handed to him.
Yeah, but Emily seemed kind of weirdly into it.
Yeah, but Emily also, well, to be fair, the word I can't say on YouTube, Emily was afraid that she was going to go home to the other guy's place and do the you-know-what.
Yeah.
Whether she liked it or not.
The non-consensual mambo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, as there's this one scene in the middle of the episode where as Tojima's like training in the woods punching a tree.
Oh, yeah.
A fucking bear just comes up.
Yeah. So
and he beats the shit out of it.
So yeah, he starts fighting this fucking bear and he like stops it and then it like goes to like cuts to like the bear's perspective, and he's like,
What are
what
you?
the fuck?
What animals
Are you-
this?
Aren't you just a human? And then like Tojima comes to the the reality of like, wow, I'm strong enough to like go toe to toe with a bear. I was like,
That's
yeah,
neat.
holy shit.
Oh well.
But like he does realize he's still only human because he gets like scratched by the bear a bit. He's like, oh fuck.
He elbows
know
its
Vegas-
fucking eye out.
I didn't know Vegas made a cameo in this show.
Yeah, so Vegas fought Tojima. That's pretty cool. Good job, Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas isn't here. But yeah, so then like he goes to like sell his rider collection, which I wish someone took like a screenshot of it, because like I didn't get it. Like I wanted to get like a good look of like everything he had, but he had
It's
some pretty good stuff.
It's basically a few knickknacks, some CSM belts, promotional posters, real action hero figures.
Considering the fact that he said I think he had like 10 boxes
No,
worth
16
of stuff.
He said
16.
he had
So-
6 boxes with him, and he said I have another 10 at home.
Oh yeah. So I'd like to think that he collected every single piece of like Kamen Rider Ichigo merchandise that existed. Like
For 40
everything.
years.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a lot.
My God.
Construction does pay well. Construction does pay really well.
Oh yeah, he pays well, and again,
Well,
he's not married and has no kids, so like,
I
what
was
else
gonna-
are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
for
look
income?
at his apartment. He doesn't spend his money on much else.
Yeah,
You know, he buys beer and he has microwave takoyaki.
it's like my girlfriend's older brother. He still lives like with like their parents, whatever, like that, and he like, you know, he has like 2 jobs, and he doesn't really pay rent. Like he helps like pay for like food and like
Bills.
like bills and stuff. But like the amount of shit he's collected as long as I've known him, fuck, dude.
Which-
Like I'm like, this is me if I never paid rent my entire life.
Hold on, just on a side note there with that quickly. I have seen that collection. It's massive. The only problem is it's so disorganized.
Oh, that would kill me.
I mean, it's kind of better now, like, because like I every time I go over there, I like that's the first thing I do is I go down to that basement. I'm like, hey, what's he got this time?
Yeah.
So
Sorry about that, but apparently the festival's happening in town. That's a good thing. Apparently Tojima likes the summer festivals.
but first we find out that there is a string of shocker robberies where there's people dressed up in ski masks and they're going, hey, and like robbing places as like members of Shocker.
I was absolutely flabbergasted that when those incidents started happening, Tojima did not immediately frame zero go, there's my chance to be Kamen Rider, and run out the door with a mask on.
Well, A, he already sold all of his stuff. But also B, when he did see the footage of the I keep saying quote unquote
robbers
of the Shocker combatant, of the robbers, and they say that they kind of resemble Shocker. He sort of doesn't like it that they're using the Shocker name to sort of taint the show's like legacy, I guess.
Yeah, he feels like they're like making fun of him, and it's like,
it's so fucking funny that this is a man who goes, I want to be Kamen Rider, I will be Kamen Rider, and then he sees some dudes who, until he talks to them, the only assumption he can make is these are dudes who want to be Shocker troopers, and the fact that he did not immediately feel a kinship with that, let alone be compelled to act against them immediately, is absolutely baffling to me.
No,
We'll get there though, Ichi.
he wants them to be actual Shocker grunts. Like he like legit. He wants Shocker, the organization itself, to exist in their world.
Yes,
From
the
what I've
answer.
seen, they do get there.
Oh, great! So it is Samurai Flamenco.
Yeah, no, that's what I figured.
That
figured
had to
that's
be the logical
territory we're
progression
going.
of the story. But anyways,
yeah.
it is so funny that let me just finish with this. It is so funny that like his immediate response was that's not Shocker, shitty imposters. But of course, the incidents keep happening.
So then we cut to so he's at a festival, and then there's like this like Yakuza guy. And I recognized his voice actor immediately because that's freaking Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I heard that voice and I was like, ooh, I love that
He
voice.
sounded like someone important.
I saw him, and I'm like, he kind of gives me like a Dr. Shinigami vibe from the original Kamen Rider. Which, if you quickly Google Dr. Shinigami, or like you guys have seen All Riders versus Die Shocker,
Mhm.
I remember
You
his like
guys know who
iconic
Dr.
outfit.
yeah, like you know who he is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That guy kind of had
so-
like Kazuma Kiryu vibes for me.
Well, yeah. That's like how a Yakuza like dresses usually. So they're like, he has like these robbers. He's like, hey, put on the ski mask. He's like, okay, I get the ski mask. That's fine, but like, why do we have to do like the thing? And he's like, well, I liked Kamen Rider growing up, and I always preferred Shocker over Kamen Rider himself. And I'm just like,
So
oh,
it's the villain from High School Heroes.
Yeah.
so it's
Which
the villain of this, I guess, this arc for now, at least as far as like I know, is he's into the villains. So
this does just make me question, like, is this like the equivalent of like when Lane says I like the Empire from Star Wars?
Absolutely.
yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, I get what the Jedi and the Rebellion are, and like the Resistance, all those guys, like they're great characters. They're fighting for a good cause and stuff, but just Empire is so much cooler.
Like,
This is like if Lane
It's like-
got a bunch of dudes that live in his apartment building to be stormtroopers, and if I decided to one day say I am a Jedi, I will be a Jedi.
I just ran my condo building like a fucking Star Destroyer. Right, guys,
Great.
we're gonna get stormtrooper armor. We're gonna keep those rebel scum out.
The one thing that was
Reiji,
weird,
look what we did.
yeah, we've activated him. The one thing that was weird about this villain character is he declared that he is like a kaijin, and that his subordinates were the Shocker Troopers. I'm surprised that he went with assigning himself the role of a monster of the week and not like the commander or a general or something. You know what I mean? It's interesting that he chose to put himself that low on the rung.
Well, I guess in terms of Shocker organization, you got the great leader. Then you sort of have whoever's in charge at the moment. It could be either Colonel Zol, Dr. Shinigami,
Yeah, the generals.
Ambassador Magma, like the generals, the monster of the week, and then Shocker combatants.
Sure. But my point is, I'm surprised that this man, who presumably as a Yakuza member has a pretty high image of himself and a fair amount of self-confidence, I'm surprised that he would assign himself to the role of a monster of the week. You know, the things that die every week.
Well, realistically, he probably does have a boss, and he just thinks, well, this is what I'm gonna like. This is how I'm going to run things.
I guess
Which,
considering he's part of a Yakuza, which presumably has a hierarchy that would be similar, assigning himself the role of monster of the week makes a little bit more sense.
Also, the three Shocker grunts don't really have names, but since they're dressed in red, green, and yellow, I decided to name them Ta, To, and Ba.
Pretty good.
That's funny. Are these recurring characters? Do we see them again?
We do see them again, yes.
Oh, interesting.
So they like get them to go like shake down some like takoyaki stands, and that's when like and they're like, oh, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And then like Tojima,
Maybe they own another business?
so Tojima feels like he has to go do something, so he quickly like runs up to like a stand that has like a bunch of like rider masks for sale, and he goes like, how much for that one?
I'm getting up right now.
Yeah.
I still have my mask.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
mine's hanging up on a shelf somewhere.
I've got one up there where you left it. Yeah, I almost want to like pause that shot and take a look at all the other masks that are there, because there were definitely a couple of other Showa riders, and then some like
I saw
generic
Rider
looking
Man
masks. Yeah.
Yeah, there was Rider Man V3. Funny enough, there was a Ranger parody one there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, I guess we couldn't get the rights to Aqua Ranger, I guess.
That's a separate franchise.
So it's interesting where like he puts on this mask, and then just like all of a sudden it just like channels all this fucking power into him.
the thrill and the adrenaline runs through him as he puts the mask on because this is like as close to being Kamen Rider as he's getting.
Yeah. And then there's like the shot that's like on like I think like the cover of the manga where it's just like it's like him like crying.
Yeah,
like
that's
under
like
the mask because he's like so happy that he's like achieving what he wants to do.
Well, that's because that's the original. Like that's how Ishimori drew the original like scars for Kamen Rider. Like the black parts.
Oh, yeah, they're tears.
Yeah, the black parts are supposed to represent tears.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Plus, I remember that it was a thing where Kamen Rider Ichigo was supposed to be portrayed as this like sorrowful warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he hates that he has to fight the other guys.
That's why the helmet looks like it's crying.
Also, I guess takoyaki is his comfort food because he remembers when he was a kid. Yeah. His dad gave him like essentially $40. Go have fun at the festival, and you see his dad walk away. I'm guessing they're implying he sort of just
the dad didn't come back.
Either the dad didn't come back, or he's not in the other flashback.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing his dad. I'm guessing Kamen Rider was sort of his father surrogate.
So, like he just saw Ichigo as a father.
As a father, much like how I know a lot of Transformer fans who see Optimus Prime like that.
Oh, now it's like, even more sad.
Like the heroic figure of like he didn't give up. I'm not gonna give up.
I didn't even realize that the dad was absent later. If that's what's happening, that's even more sad.
So, thus Tojima has created one of the easiest fucking cosplays to do. Just dress up like a normal ass fucking guy and just get one of these masks.
Nah, I feel like you need to have the Tojima look. You need to have the white undershirt, the blue overshirt, the bit of stubble.
Yeah,
and I think he had white pants, right? Or like just
it was beige pants, I think.
Yeah,
it was either white or beige. I'm looking at the art right now because it's the wallpaper on screen.
Mm-hmm. But like you need to have like that Tojima look.
But it is an easy cosplay to get.
And yes, these masks.
It's so fucking funny that the mask is child-sized and does not fit his face.
Well, that's what I think adds more charm to it, honestly. That it's just like this like kid's mask. Oh. Good.
All right, we're good. And again, these masks did sell out on Amazon after the show got really popular.
100%.
No shit.
Absolutely.
So like after I watched the first episode, I'm like, and I am buying a mask. They come in a set of, I want to say 15 or 10. I can't remember.
That's why I bought one. Kevin bought one.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you sell merch that has been sitting around in your warehouse for 40 years.
And I'm sitting here hoping, like, I don't know yet, and if it doesn't happen, that's fine. But I just kind of wanted to see, like, he goes from like this like kid's mask to like legit like a CSM like Ichigo helmet.
He does not.
Oh,
well, it's because that, like, to him, that is his mask.
Well, I love the dedication. Then
it's just so funny that he
some other people.
We'll
get
to that.
We'll get to her.
It's so fucking funny that putting the mask on like activates his blood, like just like this adrenaline pumping through him. It's almost hentai Kamen-esque, and like the mask goes on and he's just
yeah. And yet he takes these guys out like very easily.
Oh, he absolutely shit stomps them.
Dummies them, no problem.
Like brutal.
Like the bigger guy in yellow, he has to he jumps up onto the little festival stand, and legitimately Ryder kicks him in the fucking gullet to the point where the guy spews up like not blood, but like his
contents of his stomach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
just, like,
explodes
in his mouth, just like. Bleh.
No, even when he was a teenager, like when he's a high schooler, like he's like the guy tries to fight him or whatever, and he just like blocks both his fucking punches, and I was like, oh fuck, he's like super serious. I was like, damn,
Dude is absolutely jacked and proficient at combat and has been his whole life ever since Kamen Rider.
Tojima
Now
wants
we
to be a
just need
Kamen Rider? No, Tojima wants to be a Super Saiyan.
Now we just need a crossover between him, Hentai Kamen, and Samurai Flamenco. Will be
Oh,
the
that
party.
would be so fun.
I think we just need a Hentai Kamen like animated movie. That'd be awesome.
No, I think
Not
part of
shit
the
you could do with
I
that.
think part of the charm of it is that it is live action. It's actually a dude wearing underwear.
that Hentai Kamen is just mwah.
Where's my threequel?
Yeah.
So
he
Tojima beats him, and there's no. I like the realism of like there's no real applause or cheering for him.
He is embarrassed about it.
He just fucking bails, and nobody's called the police or anything this whole time.
Yeah, someone took video footage of him, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just runs off, and I guess it goes straight. I like that it goes from the Telluloid, like the new cover of Let's Go Rider Kick, to like the famous Isao Masaki cover of Let's Go Rider Kick.
Yeah.
The songs, there were two different songs in this first episode, aside from like the actual ending. Both of them were goddamn bangers that are already on my favorites list.
I think one of them. It's not the cover. The other ones, I believe, is the opening to the show.
All I know is there was one that was called Rider Rider, and then there was a version of Let's Go Rider Kick.
Yeah, I think Rider Rider is the opening? Question mark? Can't remember.
Probably.
What do you speaking of music though, what do you guys think of the ending song?
The visuals of the ending itself, like what the fuck?
It was
Takoyaki with the rider mask on.
It was
with the mayonnaise.
It was stop animation of some real ass takoyaki that just like gets up and starts like being Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I'm watching
life.
I'm watching the ending, and then it all of a sudden goes to like real footage, and I was like, what the fuck's happening?
In which I saw the takoyaki. I'm like, man, I can't wait for Anime North this year, man. I'm gonna get so much takoyaki.
But yeah, the song was fine. It was
this year.
The song was chill and cute.
So
normal anime ending.
Then we get so then we get freaking like someone watching like the news, and it's about like Tojima like beating up these guys in the rider mask, and it's just a woman, like a really thick ass woman dressed up as Tackle from Stronger.
I was gonna do that.
I know, and I fucking died because I thought it was hilarious that this person wanted to be the first to like do what Tojima wants to do, but as fucking Tackle.
No,
all people.
No,
we get in. No, there is a very strong, valid reason for it.
I fully support this woman. Not only to be Tackle, but to like make Tackle a more known hero. Like there, the whole thing is Tackle a Kamen Rider. This is someone who fully is on Team Yes.
Yeah.
Which I thought, well, should I do the first 2 episodes? But the issue with this anime, it's not really a big issue, but it's like, how do we tackle, pun not intended, how do we tackle a show like this when each episode directly goes into the next? Like episode 2 goes straight into episode 3, and then episode 3 goes straight into episode 4, and then 4, 5, etc., etc. That's why I sort of stopped watching, because it's like I can't wait a week. I want to just continuously watch.
It's all done now. There's 24 episodes, so
yeah, it's not your standard anime season of 12 episodes. It got 2 seasons worth. It's 24 episodes.
Crazy. Is that the whole manga, or is the story still ongoing?
The manga is still ongoing. It switched publishers during COVID. And again, the manga is getting an official release over here by Titan. I want to say August. We get our first volume.
It's August, yeah.
It'll be coming out physically and digitally. So it's like perfect.
That's awesome.
And again, I feel like they put more effort into this anime because we got an English dub.
Yeah, we did get an English dub.
Nice.
There's an English dub for this anime in which I think they actually say henshin.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
That's great.
No,
That's the real mark of people who know what they're doing with this series when they know to say henshin.
Yeah,
Like
and Patrick Seitz, who voices Tojima in the English dub, he said he was like super fucking stoked to like voice this character. So.
Did they not say henshin in the Futo PI dub?
There is no dub.
There is no English dub. I'm having a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
I honestly thought there was.
Yeah, there was no dub for Futo PI.
Okay.
But favorite scene in this episode, it has to be like when he's doing the transformation pose of Hongo, where it shows him as a kid from a teenager to like his adult
Oh
age,
yeah,
like,
that
to him as an adult.
That transition was
Very
super
cool.
rad.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I'm
that's
excited
the
to
first
watch
episode.
more.
I'm excited to watch more.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Like as much as I complained about the disjointed tone, I understand that is the bit of it, so I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah. Also, freaking just the tackle lady, so fucking thick. Jesus Christ.
We will get there.
Mm.
We will get there.
All right.
But I think that is the perfect place to end Castranger for the week. It's
That's
almost 3 hours.
Yep. All right. So, first off, shout out to our active patrons, which include Blaze, Armorhide, Minus the Fool, Locke, Whatever, and Vegas. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. Ooh, next week we're going to be starting Akiba Ranger Season 2. Sorry, Season 2.
Yay.
Yes.
Episode 13.
So, yeah, we're going to be... Well, episode 13 was the end of the first season.
Oh,
And if anything, we'll probably do episode 13 and then the first episode of season 2.
why did I
Alright.
forget? I forgot that there was a 13 of Akiba Ranger.
But yeah,
Oh,
next week is Super Sentai's 51st anniversary. And since we could talk about an older season, but I thought, let's just go with the trend of like the unofficial stuff.
Yeah,
The unofficial official stuff with
Wait,
Akiba Ranger.
Need to finish chapter 5.
seems appropriate for April.
Yes. It's also been a year since we've talked about, Akiba Ranger. It's been a full year. Let's see how season 1 properly ended.
Right,
And then
right.
we'll see how season 2 starts.
Season 2.
Season 2. Oh, the
no.
pain of
Yeah.
saying the proper title is such a pain.
That's the joke.
Can't wait to get to the robot episode.
I fucking bet.
All right, Lane's never seen season 2.
Oh,
Not all of it. I've only seen like the first half.
oh boy.
We're in good times.
All right. Well, that is going to be it for Castranger for this week. Let us know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future.
Do you agree with Ichi and him being crazy about the explosion?
Do you support my valid but over-exaggerated crash out? Let me know in the comments.
That's so good. That's why I love doing this show.
As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, all of our cool shit. Thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Ada Henshin.